Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at Eabic Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com, or Cash App $JAH EABIC 23 $JAH EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786-419-2346. The Eabic Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program. Give thanks in advance for your assistance. And once again, let me say blessed love to each and everyone. A wonderful and blessed afternoon. Give thanks for the life giver and the keeper of life, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Interesting start to this program. I must bring forward a bit of pardon, even as one of the hosts for this event. I actually began the event, once would have seen on my platform on the YouTube, but that was via a different Zoom link. So please forgive me for that, but we may be just a bit tardy behind the time, but we are here. This is the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Church of True Divine Salvation. And specifically, we are the upliftment committee of such an organization. We are a group of concerned members of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress who have come together directly to see the upliftment and the betterment of our Congress and our culture that has been established by the Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edwards. We thrive on our creed, which is the humble be fed, the aged protected, the infants cared for, the naked clothed, and the sick nourished. And of course, this is our mantra, and that has led us even into the activities for today. Again, I represent at this moment the Upliftment Committee of the Eabic, and I am one of your hosts for this blessed day's activity of coming together. And I am the PRO, the Honorable Priest Isaac, and we have with us my co-host, Honorable Empress Tricia. Blessed love, Empress.
Blessed of Majesty. I think you have my video off. I can get in. Start video. Give thanks. Yes, give thanks, family. I am Honorable Empress Tricia, a member of the Eabic Upliftment Committee, and we're here today asking for your charitable contributions, donations, as we host this Web-A-Thon to aid in providing a healthcare center for our elders, our senior members of this Congress. We are the concerned members, and we repeat, we are concerned members, ones who have recognized how important it is for I to take care of our elders so that they can live a comfortable life and serve out their golden years in comfort, peace, and joy. give thanks, honorable host. So,
to give thanks continually. So family, as you know, again, we of the EABIC, we would have begun an elder care program some months now. And the elder care program has been growing. We would have come to the media and would have expressed to the family, especially of the Congress, our plans for the future. And we're now erecting an health care center. So throughout this day, this afternoon, we are calling upon the family. We have some special guests and visitors that will be coming in to sit with us, and we will be rising the standard, and we will be actually raising the finance to fulfill all that we need to do. So as I said, we're going to be having a wonderful program, but we must begin, of course, in a spiritual way. We have the members of the Africa Black International Congress Church of True Divine Salvation, the Antigua and the Barbuda branch. They will be beginning the festivities with a short bingy. I know we planned about 20 minutes, but I will see how much the brothers and sisters can just spice it up and maybe cut it in for us so we can make sure we fit in everything. And of course, we'll be having more than one rendition of the Naya Bingi today. We have it at the beginning and we'll have it at the ceiling, and maybe sometime in between we will touch the harps again. So let me say blessed love again to each and everyone that is with us. Give thanks. We have a lot of special visitors that will be coming in. We have Brother Ras Attitude. I know he's already in the house. We definitely have a good word coming from Brother Spragga Benz. We should be getting a word from Luciano and his crew. And of course, our elders will be here and we'll be having a wonderful time. Now, our goal today,
and yes, host, not to cut you out,
course,
we also have our Honorable Empress Chipo also in there.
Okay, positive. Give thanks. Now remember, family, our goal today is $25,000. I want us to wrap our mind around that, $25,000. And as we go through, we will be updating you as it relates to how the finance is growing. So you can not only make your contribution and your donations, you can make your pledge. We of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Antigua branch, we have already officially pledged $1,000 thus far. That's just a pledge so far, and more will come, but that's a beginner. So we already put that on the table so we can mark that off, treasurer, that $1,000, and this is United States currency, would be coming from the Antigua branch of the EABIC, and it could be more when we look at the books again. Honorable co-host, Empress, you're saying?
Yes, I said give thanks, my lord. Give thanks. We have to start. We have to be the ones to make it work. If we don't make it work, no one else can make it happen. So give thanks for that from the Antigua branch.
So I'm going to turn it over to the Honorable Priest Solomon and the Honorable Priest Shimran and the leading priest there in at the headquarters here in Antigua. They're going to give us a rendition, of course, to begin on a solemn note. And a family is going to be an afternoon of festivities. If any of our special guests by any chance may have something that they need to attend to, they can just give us a word and we'll make sure we bring them closer to the front of the line, if that is the case, to make sure that we accommodate everyone. But it's going to be an afternoon of joy and somewhat lengthy. We're going until the hour of 6, and we're asking everyone to make your donations, make your payments after the Nyabingi. I will be giving you all the information once more of exactly how you can make your payments. So, Honorable Priest Solomon, please share your video for us as we are ready to hand it over to the royal priests and prophets of the EABIC Antigua branch. You're right. Blessed love, my Lord. Not seeing you fully, but see if you could work that part out.
That's good.
Not seeing you fully. The camera is not really on as yet. You were there earlier, but it's not there now. All right, family. Okay. You have it?
I have it. You have it? You see me?
I'm not seeing you. We're not seeing you. We're hearing you good, but we're not seeing you. We're not seeing you.
All right, you try to adjust the camera.
All right, he's gonna try to adjust. And while he do that, family, you know, in the radio world, we say daddy kills. So let me just give you some good information here. Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com or Cash App $ JAH EABIC 23 $ JAH EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786 419 2346. The EABIC Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program give thanks in advance for your assistance. Yes, my Lord and family, give thanks. Of course, let me just make it be known that we are also live streaming. We should be live streaming to the network. Be live streaming, I think, through the Priest Isaac's Institute. This is Priest Isaac YouTube channel, but there's a Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. We should be live streaming through Black United Television, Black United Nations Television, and we should be live streaming through Radio Anu, International Flavor, the Universal Spice. I'm going to turn the floor over to the Honorable Priest, Prophets, Empresses of the EABIC. Give thanks, my Lord. Blessed Lord.
My Lord, Empress. Blessed Lord. See, yeah, that's good. You see, that's good.
Everything is perfect.
Okay, we switch device. So give thanks.
Yes. Semi-perfect, but we can work.
Come in, Priest. Priest.
Yes, family, just make sure you share the link. Make sure you share the link. Give thanks again for all who are with us. Give thanks to our special guests. I know Brother Milton Donaldson is here. We'll be hearing from him. Sister Chipo, give thanks for your presence with us. We really appreciate love. We appreciate, appreciate, but we say appreciate love. Give thanks to Honorable Priest Adigan in the house, my brother. Blessed love to the eye. Give thanks for Ras attitude as well, and all blessed loves, blessed ones. Yes, my Lord, go through. When you're ready, hear from the Congress.
Yes, my Lord and Empress, and I do give thanks, and I have to start with a short glory be. Yes, my Lord. Reverend Universal and Royal Court of the Mighty. Glory be. Our Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. As thou was in the beginning, now and ever shall be, the word without end. Last the Rastafari. Say, blood, let the King hear us when we call. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. See, Lord, last the Rastafari, my Lord and Emperor. Even you like, last the Rastafari. My cool, silent, shady will of sweet the living ground. How sweet the breath beneath the
Lai, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Bless my Lord. I'll continue with our opening hymn. Hymn 79 taken from the Black Christ hymnal. Praise to the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. Praise to the Lord, the Almighty, the King of creation. Oh, my soul, praise him for his thy health and salvation. Oh, my soul, praise him for his thy health and salvation. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Temple John, that temple John, joining in glad adoration, joining in glad adoration. Praise to the Lord over all things, the wondrously reigneth. Praise to the Lord over all things, the wondrously reigneth. He let me tell you from harm when faith and sustain us. He let it hast thou not seen? All thy afflictions have seen. Granted what's your day? Granted what it has been. I will not defend thee. So his goodness and mercy shall be ponder on you. If it is love, he praised me. If it is love, he praised me. Praise the Lord, let all that is in you adore him. Praise the Lord, all that has life and breath come, I will praise him before him. All that has life and breath come, he praises before him. Let the man is all around the people are there. Come now with me, this glory. Let your man coming down. It's a Lord and Empress, Prince and Princess. And I gotta sing two chorus, my Lord and Empress, Prince and Princess. Together we walk, together we talk, together we wash one another's feet. Some people say we don't have no need, but we are doing the Lord's commandment. Together we walk, together we talk, together we wash one another's feet. Some people say we don't have no need, but we are doing the Lord's commandment. Together we walk, together we talk, together we wash one another's feet. Some people say we don't have no need, we are doing the Lord's commandment. Together we walk, together we talk, together we wash one another's feet. Some people say we don't have no need, but we are doing the Lord's commandment. Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. First day to lie down in green pastures. Yeah, Rastafari. Mercy upon us, and our soul, the suffer them that take us. Without us, the suffer the gates of death. That we may look to the light, praise the gates of the Lord of Zion. Rejoice in thy salvation. Salvation, God, Rastafari, Sailor, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. It won't be done, it won't be done. All the troubles and trials. When I reach up on the other side, on the other side, I'm gonna share my man with the other. I'm gonna tell all the people good morning. I'm gonna sit down beside King God. I'm gonna sit down and rest all the while. It's gonna be done, it's gonna be done. All the troubles and trials. When I reach up on the other side, on the other side, I'm gonna share my hand with the elder. I'm gonna tell all the people good morning. I'm gonna sit down beside King God. I'm gonna sit down and rest all the while. It's gonna be done, it's gonna be done. All the troubles and trials. When I reach up on the other side, on the other side, I'm gonna share my hand with the elder. I'm gonna tell all the people good morning. I'm gonna sit down beside King God. I'm gonna sit down and rest all the while. Oh God, Rastafari, chant. That's why diamond blesses at the hour. Shout, Rastafari, big God, Rastafari, Sailor, Selassie, Jah, mighty healer. He cleansed the leper. And when the people dying, and started shouting, and everywhere my Lord was doing so. And everywhere my Lord was doing so.
All right, there. Look like the mighty ones them have stuck. I actually was believing they would have been going into Zion actually anytime now, but see like they got a little stuck there. All right, well we give thanks for such a beautiful rendition thus far. Of course, we'll be getting a little bit from them even as we go forward a bit more in the program. And yes, we give thanks for the members of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. Before we continue, let us just share this word again of importance. Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com or Cash App $JAH EABIC 23 $JAH EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786-419-2346. The EABIC Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program. Give thanks in advance for your assistance. Yes, family, blessed love again. Beautiful. As I said, we give thanks again for the members of the EABIC, Africa Black International Congress Church of Salvation, and of course their rendition. And we give thanks. And again, remember today, we are definitely hosting the first official telethon webinar of the Upliftment Committee of the EABIC. And let me just remind you that the goal is on the table of $25,000 as it relates to building our healthcare center for our elders. So as time is definitely moving on, we're going to make sure we are swift in this process here. Honorable Empress Trisha, I hope all is well with you. We give thanks for the sounds we just received there from the Nyabingi drums and of course the priest of the EABIC. What say you?
Yes, my Lord, give thanks for that those beautiful angelic voices, you know, setting the stage and setting us forward into what we are here to accomplish. So family, let's come together and fulfill as our creed states, protecting our age, as we value our elders and we value you, our audience, and is confident that you would help us to attain our goal, 25,000 and or more in this first stage of our elder care development. Peace and love. you're on mute, my Lord. Yes, give thanks, family, give thanks. You're on mute, you are muted.
Very beautiful. Give thanks. Daddy does kill for you. And before we bring in our honorable chairman to say a word to the audience, let me just say we should be having Brother Michael Barnett coming in after. I'm not too sure if he is in the house. This is Professor Michael Barnett. But if not, and if Brother Ras Rose is in the house for sure, he also will be very close behind Brother Barnett. And also, as I am positive, Brother Milton Tomlinson is in the house, and I think I would allow the co-chair to introduce him when his time comes. So if the good Professor Brother Barnett is not here with us as yet, after we introduce the chair and the chair says his words, I think we might just introduce the co-chair, and then the co-chair would go forward and introduce Mr. Milton Tomlinson for us. So without any further ado, family, again, we represent the executive and the full body of the Upliftment Committee of the EABIC. At this moment, I would like to introduce to you the chairman of the executive body of the Upliftment Committee to share a few words with you on behalf of himself and all of us as it relates to this project and the venture and the mission going forward. So I'd like to introduce, without any further ado, leading priest of this order, the EABIC, and physician extraordinaire, the Honorable Priest Kailash Leonce. Yes, my Lord, if you could unmute and come forward.
Yes, my Lord, give thanks for life, the mighty life giver. Give thanks for the opportunity, give thanks for our worthy founder, our leader, God and King, King Emmanuel Charles Edward. Give thanks, Edward, for our father, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Give thanks for also Marcus Mosiah Garvey, mightiest prophet, born from the womb of a woman. Give thanks for the divine mother of creation, Empress Menen. Definitely would love to just welcome everyone to this session that we are having, basically, whereby we are working towards taking responsibility, our natural responsibility, to just ensure that our elders, are actually cared for. And that is one of the critical things within our society now, whereby people retire, at an early age, and all the skills and expertise that they have actually learned throughout the generations, these things that just go down the drain, whether it is you've been a nurse for over 40, 50 years, or you've been a carpenter, mason, whatever it is after you've retired. I mean, everything that you've learned. Nobody just wants to listen to you. They just pack you in a home or put you in some little place whereby your value that you have to actually contribute towards creation is not fully, appreciated, loved. So we give thanks even within the Congress, which basically, as part of our creed, is basically that importance to care for our elders and to basically place our elders on that pedestal, which is in unison with our ancient African tradition, as we would normally say that the youth have the strength, but the elders do know the way. And in this time where our elders are basically living books, they are like the books of the Bible. So when you read of the books of the Bible, or you read even the book of the dead, or any book, any ancient manuscript that we could read, and tells us about the glory of us as a people. Our elders alive today is like the living books that we could actually extract information from. So most times as a people, we say, oh, give thanks for the ancestors, oh, give thanks for the ancestors. And we pour libations, ashe, for the ancestors. And yet still, those who are among us who have actually invested the great majority of their lives. The great majority of their lives to this mission. These people there specifically, are ignored and just basically in a corner. So we the Upliftment Committee specifically, this was formed out of an initiative via the African Liberation, Honorable Prophet Daniel, and also Priest Dougie and some other members of the Congress, after we heard of the whole aspect of the passing away of Empress Sharon and the kidnapping of Empress Priest Headley, you know, and also through the years, you know, I myself, even having been there last year in May, up at 9 miles, 10 miles Bull Bay, you know, basically seeing the condition of the elders, seeing how the people actually suffering when it comes to the whole realms of even just basic things for their wellness and even the standard of living, you know, we found it necessary to actually come together and work towards creating that type of committee that would work towards uplifting the Congress. So the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, Church of Divine Salvation, is what people refer to as Bobo Shanti. The Upliftment Committee is a group of people who are members of the Bobo Shanti order of the Order of Melchizedek of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, who actually came together to uplift the Congress. So it is not an organization created to actually bypass any other existing organizations. It's not an organization created to deal with any little type of quorums, but it's an organization created specifically for uplifting, doing works and uplifting our people. So this is one of our first projects that we have actually initiated in, which is basically working towards the building of that wellness, that health center, which is not the typical health center that you'd see in the world, but a center whereby the elders could actually receive what we refer to as primary health care, just basic check of the vitals, basic check of their blood pressure, the sugar, you know, basic check of to ensure that everything is actually blessed with them. And if it is that one of them needs that kind of attention, they have a bed or space within that center, whereby the toilet is right next to them, whereby, you know, the shower is right next to them, because as we know, the situation in Bobo Hill is not like, you know, the houses have inside toilets and inside showers, you know, so it is imperative that even the elders who are not able to actually move and are not able to actually see, they have that level of comfort whereby they could actually take care of their personal hygiene and also the level of privacy. So we'd also intend to actually train people, you know, train even members of the Congress to be able to administer or to minister unto these elders. So this is an initiative that is actually necessary. And as a people, it is imperative that we as a people just pay our dues when it comes to the whole realms of just caring for the elders and seeing the relevance, the importance of what people have actually contributed to this Congress. And though, you know, you're going to get your hitches, you're going to get your bumps in the road, but as they say, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. So definitely we give thanks for everyone on the platform. We do give thanks for everyone who have actually made this possible. We give thanks even for the opportunity whereby we as a people could actually come in and see the necessity to actually create that type of a space, you know, that necessity to actually work towards uplifting our brothers and our sisters up in the mountain. I mean, even the pictures on the screen is not really reflective of what is really happening up in the hill. I don't think that is up in Bobo Hill. You know, I don't think we have a big house like that up in that space there at all. You know, basically, the pictures up there of the houses of the elders would be, you know, some pictures that, you know, that we are not showing right now, but it's necessary that we as a people come together and see how we could actually work together to uplift our people. So give thanks, as the creed basically states, age protected and infants cared for. So we give thanks for life and a mighty life given, give thanks for this divine opportunity, whereby we as a people could work to uplift our own self. Jah Rastafari, blessed.
Yes, my Lord, give thanks again. And I think it's necessary we send the word out one more time. Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com or Cash App $, JAH, EABIC 23, $JAH, EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786 419 2346. The Eabic Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program give thanks in advance for your assistance. Okay, family, yes, once again, those who are watching, all the information is there to put you in formation to be a part of this beautiful rendition that's going on here, even at this moment. So give thanks for the Honorable Chairman of the Executive Committee, that's the Honorable Priest Kailash Leons, for such impressive words, word sound, and I'm sure that those of us who are listening would have had a good understanding of exactly the mission that is ahead of us. So again, family, we are gearing to raise $25,000. In a few moments, we will be putting on the board and letting you know exactly what is coming in. So this is a telethon. It's on the web, so it's a Web-A-Thon. And we are looking for those of us who are kind-hearted, those of us who understand our situation, and those of us who are members of this Congress to step up to the plate to make sure that the age can be protected. And that's very important. You know, we're saying healthcare, but the age protected. Healthcare means security as well. So let us keep all of that in mind. Honorable Empress Tricia.
Yes, Honorable. I think my video is not coming on. But yes, family, yes, we ask that you continue to, just come in and support this worthy venture, this worthy cause, as His Majesty says, to those who contribute willingly, who in sweat and toil work for the good of the nation with little thought of self. To them will much be given, even to the governing of the land. So we give thanks for the words of His Imperial Majesty. And we pray that our family, we're asking for ones and ones to contribute to our GoFundMe, to our PayPal, so that we can reach our goals. Give thanks, Honorable Priest.
Give thanks. In a moment, we're going to be sharing a word from Brother Spragga Benz. He would have sent his contribution via the video. So in a few moments, we're going to be hearing from that good brother there. As I said, I do not think that we have Professor Barnett in the house as yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to introduce our co-chair now. And after the co-chair has spoken, I would just ask the good Honorable Priest, the co-chair, to go straight into introducing Brother Milton Thommelson for us. So without any further ado, family, as the Honorable Priest Kailash Leons just said a moment ago, our chair, really, this initiative was something that has been brainchild for a while. And myself and our upcoming speaker would have spoken about this several times, even on my radio programs, etc. And the good brother really, from my point of view, along with a few others, would have come together to literally start this elder care initiative, something that came off of a gathering of priests, a ecumenical conference that took place on the 7th of January. and it has morphed into what it is right now, to the point that we are an organized team reaching out to the rest of the family, looking for their empathy, sympathy, and understanding as it relates to our elders and the future going forward. So the good brother Douglas, is a member as well of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress and a long-time standing leading priest of this Congress. So, and as I said, he is the co-chair of the executive committee of the executive board, pardon me, of the Upliftment Committee. So again, without any further ado, I'd like to bring to the floor the Honorable Priest Douglas, who we affectionately call Priest Dougie. My Lord. Praise the Honorable Priest. Honorable Priest Dougie. Yes, you're right there. Just unmute yourself and let me get you on the forefront. Just unmute yourself, but your picture coming up now. All right, we're just waiting for the Honorable Priest to, okay, here he comes. Honorable Priest Dougie, the co-chair of this committee. Yes, my Lord. And as I said, Brother Tomlinson's in the house as well.
Yeah, I've been a little technical difficulties here. My volume has gone very low because I called here. But let me just...
I hear you good though.
Yeah, but let me just introduce them. My honorable brother here, Milton Tomlinson, is a very close family of mine. Yeah, we don't come from the same bloodline, but we are family. Yeah, years of brotherhood, you know, moving together, always supporting Rastafari initiatives. Anything I and I is doing, I and I can rely on the doc's support, both of his finances and his skills and his time. Now he is let me don't pretty it up. Him is the best dentist me know in the world. See, because beyond, he goes beyond just dentistry. You know, when you visit his practice, you are getting therapy, you are becoming part of a family, you know, you are getting the best kind of care ever. The honorable brother, Milton, graduated top in his field. He's what you call a problem solver. When other dental practitioners are having problems that they can't solve, they call upon my big brother here. And yes, with his skills, he is the man. So without any delay or any, you know, other long-winded speech, I will introduce the Honorable Milton Tomlinson to the platform. Yes, my brother, unmute and...
Yes, family. Give thanks for the invitation. Super initiative. Healthcare in the elderly, all over Jamaica is lacking. So I can just imagine Bobo Hill, where it probably even less available. Government healthcare don't seem to be addressing all of the needs that are available. As you know, my field is oral health care. I like to say I treat you from the neck up, which means we're going to check the neck for disease, but we also check the mind for disease also, because as you know, wellness is not just only what you put in by way of food, but also what you put in by way of mental. And that will be our emphasis. As you go along with the project, I hope to be involved in some way, shape, or form, because I can only imagine the dental needs up there which not only include teeth decay, but gum disease, maybe a few cases of oral cancer, head and neck cancer that we could catch early. But the general nutrition, where if you don't have good teeth, you're not going to do well because digestion starts in the mouth. And so once again, just to say congratulations on the initiative, and hope the goal will be reached.
Yes, give thanks, Honorable Dentist Thomason. Give thanks, for your presence and your great words of encouragement, and the fact that you're stating that you would want to definitely be on that team, assisting the elders at Bobo Hill. We give thanks for that, because we do need, dedicated, strong doctors who are committed to the cause, so we, as a committee, upliftment committee, we give thanks for that. Honorable Priest.
Yes, beautiful. Yes, give thanks, Doc, for coming in and sharing a smile or two with us, and giving us inspiration going forward, as an individual who obviously know let's just say the plight of Rastafari. I know that for sure, obviously. And I know you know where we're coming from. I may be a bit younger than you, but I know you know our history. And we appreciate that, you would have joined forces with us. And maybe that, well, as Priest Dougie said, you've always been with us. It's not joining forces. You've always been with us. So we do appreciate of this, that you're coming forward to be with us this afternoon, very much. So if you yourself have nothing else to say on that, we just hope maybe you could spend the rest of the afternoon with us.
Most definitely.
And if not, well, yes, we're very thankful. That's Brother Milton Thomelson. Very good. Honorable Co-Chair, I think soon we might need to get a word from our treasurer to see how the good people are coming in for us. I see the Honorable Co-Chair is coming in. Honorable, my lord. You saying a word, Honorable Priest Dougie? Okay, maybe it's
yes, my lord.
Yeah, you're saying a word? Yes.
No. There was some discussion. Yes, my lord.
Fair enough.
The honorable treasurer is awaiting his, his prompt to come in and give his report.
All right. Well, family, you hear that? Eh? We're looking for the treasurer to say a word soon, so we want the treasurer to come and say something good. We want the treasurer to say, King, the cash app thing bust up already, millions in there already. That's what we want the treasurer to come.
That's what we want to hear. Definitely.
Yeah, and then he can say, and the talk about the PayPal, mercy. That's what we want to hear. Even the pledges, we can work with that. That's what we want to hear, So after we bring in Ras Attitude, just get your attitude together. We're gonna just share a word song with the family one more time again, just to keep them in order for exactly how they can donate, how they can participate, how they can pledge, and how they can be a part of the work that is taking place here. So after this, we'll bring in Ras Attitude. Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY at gmail.com, or Cash App, $, JAH, JAH, 23, $, JAH, 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786, area code 786-419-2346. The Eabic Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program give thanks in advance for your assistance. All right, family, give thanks again. And you know, what I would encourage once, just even the pledge, of course, we prefer more than the pledge, but we trust your pledge. A pledge is like an IOU, but even a pledge. So I would believe, family, especially those who are listening in the wider audience, because we are streaming right now through several YouTube channels, African Liberation. I think we should be on YouTube channel as well, and a few Facebook channels and a few other platforms. So those of you, I know sometimes a person might say, boy, I would like to help. Boy, things kind of tight right now. I understand. I mean, we all comprehend that. But how about this? Do you think that you could raise $30 in 30 days? Oh, of course, I mean, that's easy. See, that's easy. So you could just simply make a pledge. Let's just say, I don't like to call figures sometimes because it may be too low for some. We should be higher. But let's just say, I'm going to make a pledge of $50, or I'm going to make a pledge of $100. That's just a pledge. I mean, most of us here, I doubt we have any lazy bones in the house. I'm sure we're all responsible people. And I'm sure within a month, you could find some way to get $50 or $100. Now, I'm really bringing it very low, I'm just trying to show you how when some of us, hesitate or hold back, from giving to the right cause, it shows that we don't have too many excuses. Because again, within a month's time, I'm sure everyone here could find $50 that can go to a cause as such. Now, I'm not telling you just to give 50. I'm sure there are those who can give 100, 500, 1,000, maybe the whole 25,000 that are listening. But I'm just trying to show you that we don't need to stay in the on the sidelines or say, yeah, they're doing a good job. I wish I could help. You can make a pledge. Now, the pledge, I'm not encouraging the pledge over the contribution, but you can at least say, well, listen, I'm with this. I'm going to make a pledge. But when you make the pledge, you have to give your word, that by this time, this date, the pledge will be fulfilled. And of course, that will encourage you to fulfill the pledge. So my point here really is that none of us really have any excuse if our heart is towards this venture, because it's a heartly thing too. Not trying to squeeze nothing from anybody who don't want to let it go. It's a heartly venture. We expect ones to understand. That's why we have they don't like the term propaganda, but that's why we propagate our story so you understand where we're coming from. We give you our history and you say, yeah. Even if you're not a part of this group, I understand the plight. I understand what the brothers and the sisters are doing. I respect the cause. I think I could even assist to that. I don't really have it now, but in a month, I suppose I can put together at least $150. Hey, I make my pledge, $150. I say like that. Honorable co-host.
True. And give thanks, Honorable Priest, for the vision of the item, all the ones who were instrumental in collaborating and bringing this effort to fruition, to yourself, to Honorable Priest Duffy, Prophet Daniel, and others who, saw the plight and decided to make a change. And this is our first step toward making that change. So give thanks.
True, give thanks. So in a moment, we're going to have a word from the treasurer. The treasurer did send me a message here concerning some information with well, when the treasurer comes on, he will clarify that. Nothing at all for us to worry about. When the treasurer comes on, he will clarify that. But before we do that, I would like to introduce, once the good brother is ready, coming straight out of the VI, a brother I would have had the pleasure of meeting several times, you know, good brother Ras Attitude. You know, he is an artist, again, coming out of the US VI, definitely doing great works there. And I'm very happy that he could definitely come and sit with us this evening. So let me just make sure I have my good brother's camera on. Where you are, Ras Attitude. You're jumping up and down the board here. Where is he now? To make sure that his camera is on here. Ras Attitude. You there, my lord?
Yes, I.
Yes, I give thanks and praises. Okay, I think I have you here. Just take out, just put on the camera for me, please.
And
Okay.
welcome, honorable brother. Welcome.
Welcome. Give thanks. Give thanks.
Yes.
Empress.
Majesty.
Not seeing you yet, though. I was seeing you earlier.
For some reason, my camera is saying it cannot start your video because host has disabled it. Ah, here we go.
Give thanks.
Bless.
Blessed love, my Lord.
Ah. That them can't sight I now?
Yes, Majesty. Go through.
Highly. But I do give thanks for the gathering, for this serious reason for the elders, you know? Yeah, because such one as I and myself will also need this kind of strength from the masses, you know? So we do give thanks that Ones and Ones is looking out for the elders, you know? Yeah, so all the Ones and Ones watching, I am Ras Attitude, and I'm here in respect and cause for the elders them with the EABIC, yes? So I want to acapella a song for the warriors and the warriors, you know, for this cause, because a long time our elders have been warriors in the movement of Rastafari, you know, so I want to say, big up all the warriors, we feed them weapon, I did shoot pagan use, peer lion, chai pies in the youth, Congo soldiers, rise up ready for revolute, give them heart attack when the Rastaman a cut and go through, you know we car key suit, cut and go through, let's up make it day and boat, cut and go, and now the warriors rise up, wicked man a get slew. Red, gold, and green man a fly. Tell the wicked man them step aside. Me see what them do. Hear what them do, but them can't come try that with I and I. Melt. Broke up the weapon when them come farm against I. Help them the pan, but then I get none from the most I. Them too wicked, bad minded, grateful, and ready. I we got a war for win and the bug of them now in no time. The battle it hotter than fire, but the victory is mine. I Selassie, I guide. Well, big up all my warriors. We feed them weapon at the truth, pagan use. Peer lion, chai pies in the youth. Congo soldiers. Rise up ready for revolute. Give them heart attack when the Rastaman a cut and go through. In a week car key suit, cut and go. Let's up wicked dig and boat, cut and go. And now the warriors rise up wicked man a get slew. What a judgment set for them, but them not realize. Can't come in front of Rasta with them disguise. Automatically job on them with them bag of lies. And the truth them go try figure either. Man a real warrior, that means a man a freedom fighter. Warrior feel truth and writer. I through them heart it no clean, them can't sleep at night. Fret them a fret, worries a biter. Big up all my warriors. We feed them weapon of the truth, pagan use. Peer lion, chai pies in the youth. Congo soldiers, rise up ready for revolute. Give them heart attack when the Rastaman a cut and go through. Car key suit. Cut and go. Let's up make it day and boot. Cut and go. And now the warriors rise up, wicked man a get slew. Aha. Tinker. Boondocks. Yes. So, with that being said, this is for the warriors and the warriors them. You know, so what do you make your advance pledge or you put in your support for the elders? Please put in your pledge, put in your support for the elders. The information is there, whether via Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, whatever the case may be. Get to the matter at hand and send in your strength, because it is a strength that we need from now, you know. So let's start building this thing here, because we're gonna need that strength in the Virgin Islands as well. We're gonna need that strength in Antigua. We're gonna need that strength for Rastafari all over. So with that being said, the strength starts with Jamaica. Yes. So let's put the vibes, put the powers, yeah, together, and brothers and sisters, let's move forward and build up. See, give thanks. I attitude said that up full and bright.
Ras attitude, man. Give thanks for the good attitude there, man. Give thanks.
All the time, my brother. All the time. It is
Thanks
good and
to the eye
pleasant to see
again,
the eye.
man.
Yes, I.
Yes, man. Bless it. Bless it.
Majesty.
Honorable Empress, any word on that? I know you and the brethren.
Yes, that's my brethren. Yes, give thanks, brother. Give thanks,
Yes,
honorable.
all the time,
for
all
that,
the time, you know.
It
Yes,
shows that unity is the accepted goal. The only goal is the only goal.
Yes,
We
I.
come together for a cause.
Yes, of course,
Our
of course.
cause.
And again, people go check out the GoFundMe, the Cash App, the PayPal, and put in your strength. Yes, from this side, we'll be putting on our strength as well, you know. So do what you
Give
can.
thanks.
Like the brethren said, do what you can. Even you can put in a pledge. And if you can reach that pleasure within the month, it will be full and it will be grateful, you know. King Rastafari, Haile Selassie first, Empress Menen Asfa, Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Jah,
Yeah.
Rastafari, bless and
Right.
sanctify, upful and bright.
Full and right. Peace and love, my brother.
Give thanks. That is Ras attitude, family. I mean, I'm sure most, if not all, know the good brother. If not, you can even check him on the YouTube, the internet, and see the great work that he's doing there, even the USVI. I see the Honorable Treasurer has stepped up on stage right away, so we're not even going to hesitate to pass him the microphone to give us a key word. I see the bank overflowing already, King. You know to call you, boy.
I apologize to the ones but that's still not technically linked to that access. Yes, we show me all of the funds and all of that going on yet, my lord. You know,
all right.
We did check the platform and all of that. You know, so whatever the way that it is set, you know, I'll have to ask on the reprise, Dougie, you know, to see how that link to get access to it. But I still have not been able to get access to that link to give that information at this moment, you know?
Okay, I hear. Well, before we leave then,
right,
before we seal up, I'm sure we would be in a position to give the family an idea of how they are doing. You know, let me put it that way. Yeah, because really how they are doing. All right, beautiful, wonderful. All is well.
Honorable Treasurer also has an update on one of the mechanisms of donation. Please, there's a correction that you have there.
Let me go forward to the following text and see if I can find the correct information that I had sent out. 1 second, my
because that's it. But we can change that right away, because that's actually why I didn't run that thing a while ago. I did see a text from you saying something of the sort. So
yes, I sent that text to you, Priest Isaac. I don't know if you can read it out, my lord. That is the correct number that is linked to the upliftment committee account in Miami. Yes, the Chase account in Miami. That's the correct number. That's linked to it.
The Honorable Empress just informed me that she has it corrected here.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks for that.
Okay, so I got a crash that I've been running though, but it sounded nice. But we have let me stop.
I apologize. I sent it out number. I never know that I never really did receive it. But I just sent it up on maybe about Saturday evening, because you know when I check it out and say, you know, that's the correct link, you know. So my lord, give thanks for all that has been done, you know. Blessed love to the family.
So family, I know y'all are getting the information. So I think I can park that beautiful ad for now, because of that one number. But it's simple. As the good brother said, all the information is there. You have your PayPal, which is priestsnappy@gmail.com. You have your Zelle. The number for that, it's right there, 305-927-0277. That's 305-927. 0277. So the number I gave before, they wouldn't still contact you or anything or utilize that number for any transaction. That's free snappy. Just a quick question.
Yes, my lord. Yeah, that number is still my personal number.
Well, I know that too. That's a sacrifice you have given to us. So I know it's not
whatever
always
transaction with that number, yes, it will come twice. So I will definitely will be able to identify for sure. Yes. So whichever way, whichever number, yes, I will still be able to, to access it. Yes.
Beautiful. So all the information is there, family. Family, as you can see, this is a network of conscious, up-minded ones who would have, livicated their lives and our lives for Rastafari. And of course, Rastafari as a nation of people. Yeah, the reality is we would have gone through our share of oppression and ostracization. And even up to now, it is still taking place. So this is why, it is good when we band together and pool our resources together into one basket, and we definitely would make sure we reach our destiny much easier. I have on board, family, good brother Spragga Benz. I think it's Honorable Prophet Spragga Benz, how it go, who is an official member of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Church of True Divine Salvation. And he would have sent us a beautiful message as it relates to this these activities that are taking place now, the GoFundMe and the webinar, the Web-A-Thon, and just the whole support for our elders and the rising of our Elder Care Center. So let us give a listen to Brother Prophet Spragga Benz and the strength he would have sent to us. Blessed love. Come again. Oops. One moment there. Yes. Come again, Brother Spragga Benz. Pardon me for that.
Blessed love. And I inviting you to be a co-founder of the development of the Eabic Health Center, which is the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Bobo Shanti Health Center. This upliftment committee of the Congress is in the process of providing an elderly care and general health care program to assist with the elderly and the ailing members of Congress. The fund is to refurbish a building at 10 Miles Bull Bay to be used as the head office of the health program, and also to house and provide essential care for the sick residents of the camp. The proposed building will house 7 patients with a pharmacy and an examination room and a reception area. I call in on all altruistic nature of individuals to please contribute financially towards providing for those in need. Both small and large donations will be graciously accepted so this initiative can be achieved in a timely manner, as there are members in urgent need of assistance and essential love and care.
Stop it.
And I taking on this project to fulfill the Rastafari Creed, which reminds us of our duty to ensure that the aged be protected and the infants cared for, and naked clothes, the sick nourished, and the hungry fed. Yeah. As can be observed, the Creed speaks to altruistic social responsibilities of I and I as members of the human race, to ensure that our elderly who are returning to childlike stages and the sick get the help and protection that they need and deserve in this time. In co-funding this project, you are not only demonstrating your gratitude to what the elders have done for us, but also a fundamental understanding that our connection is not bound by blood relations solely. It's in accordance with the principles of Ubuntu, unity, oneness. I am because we are. Jah is love. Let I and I all live in love, heart of love, Rastafari love. Blessed love. And I inviting you to be a co-founder of the development of the Eabic Health Center, which is the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Bobo Shanti Health Center. This upliftment committee of the Congress is in the process of providing an elderly care and general health care program to assist with the elderly and the ailing members of Congress.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know, give thanks for the good brothers for taking the time. Yeah, man, for taking the time to, you know, even share that with I from wherever he may be. You know, just a video he put together, but we give thanks for that. And, you know, that's the love we are seeking for, and we are very appreciated for that. That's for those who don't know, again, that's Brother Spragga Benz, renowned dancehall reggae artist, been doing it for a long, long, long time. And it seems like recently, when I say recently, maybe about a decade or so, I think he would have wrapped up his turban and taken up this order here. So we give thanks for that, man. We really appreciate that. Yes, no problem. Any word on that? And while you're saying the Empress Chipo should put herself in order, we're coming for her soon.
Yes, and I was just going to mention that also, you know, bringing in that female balance into play about right now. And we give thanks to the honorable brothers and to all who have already come on and, you know, shown us their support. And for those to come, that will, you know, also show their support of this very important. And I must mention the pictures that are on the screen, that have been shown on the screen to the family. While we do have elders on the foundation that needs critical care, we also have members outside of the foundation that also need care, you know, and that's why we are showing those pictures also. So prayerfully we can get some other pictures on there if the Honorable Co-Chair can send them in, if he has them to you. But, you know, that's the reason why we're showing those pictures. We also have, you know, those members outside of the camp grounds that do need care. So give thanks. And Sister Chipo, my beloved sister, how are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Blessed love, family.
Good love.
Good love. Empress Trisha, give thanks for the strength. My honorable brothers, lords and empresses, Rastafari family, blessed love.
Blessed.
Really is, this is an opportunity. I mean, I can look at this in several different ways. But this is we're nation building, and as a family, nation building comes in all forms. And this is not anything new, but I applaud my family, my house, the ABIC, for taking the mantle and saying, listen, we have to do something and build a community or build a facility that ensures that our elders are being addressed. So again, there's schools, there's all kinds of things, but this particular project that we're embarking on is significant because, like Ras Attitude said, it's not just in Jamaica, it's all over, because as Rastafari people, as Bobo Shanti, we are global. And so we want to use this opportunity as a stepping stone so that we can have facilities throughout. We will learn along the way. We're going to be angry along the way. But in this is my wheelhouse. And again, I'm going to pledge my support in this particular project because it is my wheelhouse as a biotechnologist. Now, we initially we're talking about raising funds. I would charge everyone on this call to send out an invite to everyone you do know, contribute to this awesome cause. You made your contribution, take the opportunity and send it to someone else. Funds are needed to build, but we also have to maintain. We have to staff. We have to ensure that this continues. So again, taking care of the elderly or embarking on this project is not one where you feel good and that's it. It's continuous support and maintenance. Again, I applaud everyone on this call. Thank you for the opportunity for giving a word sound. We'll continue to work and to make this happen. And again, my charge to everyone on this phone, on this Zoom call, is to send this link out such that with your personal message saying, listen, here's an opportunity where you can do, where you can send your financial support, or you can lend whatever professional, whatever support is necessary that the committee would welcome so that we can take care of our elders. Remember, all of us, we're all in this together and we are going to get there. We are there right now. I don't have to talk about the need. We've already addressed the need. We're in implementation right now. So again, thank you very much for the opportunity, and continue to send this information out such that we can reach and get support to make this project a success. I give thanks. Blessed love, everyone.
And Prophet Love.
Give thanks, Honorable Empress, for those kind words. Give thanks, Honorable Chair, Host.
Yes, blessed love. Give thanks for such words again, Sister Chico. Yes, and just encouraging ones that if they also want to even send in, it's not even finance alone, but those who assist in whatever way. There are other things that the elders do desire. I know, again, even an individual like our treasurer, Honorable Priest Nappy, is has a good understanding of the things that may need to be shipped down to some of the elders that are definitely in need of that. So for sure, even individuals who have that ability, that's another way where you could put forward your hand. In a few moments, I'm going to call the Deputy Chair, Honorable Kes Westmore, to say a few words after we run this infomercial. We do have a lineup of a few more guests that I haven't seen as yet. I don't know if Elder Ras Ivy did make it as yet, but if not, we're still keeping the door open. We have a few mighty ones to utter their words. So in a moment, I'm going to ask the Deputy Chair, the Deputy Treasurer, to say a word, and a few other members of our executive and a few other of our esteemed elders that are here as well. We will ask to say a very important word as it relates to the activities that are taking place this day. So family, we're doing good. Of course, just we as the treasurer said, just because of a bit of technicality, if you want to call it that, he's not able to share exactly what has been coming in, but I am trusting that the good listeners have been bringing it in so that we could definitely see that we are benefiting from this cause. So let us just share this word once more, and then I'm going to call on the Deputy Treasurer, Honorable Kes Westmore, Honorable Priest Richie, to share a word with us. Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project, or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com, or Cash App, $sign JAH, JAH, EABIC 23, $sign JAH, EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786, area code 786 419 2346. The EABIC Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program. Give thanks in advance for your assistance. And give thanks again, and remember there was an additional bit of information there. Remember the Zelle number, as it's pronounced, Zelle. Yeah, 305 927 0277. 927-0277. So 305-927-0277. And remember the GoFundMe, you have the Cash App, all the information is right there in front of you. And we have with us now the Deputy Treasurer of the Executive Board of the Upliftment Committee of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. We have the Honorable Kess Westmore, the Honorable Priest Richie. Yes, my Lord, blessed love, tell us what you think of the afternoon proceedings, or whatever you want to tell us, my Lord.
Blessed love again, family. Give thanks. They are here in there, Honorable?
Yes, and I think Ras Rose may be in the house. Let me look at that. Yes, my Lord, please go through.
True Majesty.
We're hearing you clearly.
Give thanks. We give thanks to life again. And we give thanks to our blessed, mighty life giver, God in three persons, blessed Trinity and power. We give thanks to Emperor Haile Selassie I. We give thanks to the Marcus Mosiah Garvey. We give thanks to the Most Right Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Zelle, founder leader of this our Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. And we give thanks to our Divine Mother, Empress Benen, Mother of Creation. Give thanks, my Lord and Majesty, for the upliftment, executive, the upliftment committee. Give thanks to the chair, co-chair. Give thanks to the Honorable Priest Kailash. Give thanks to Empress Trisha also, and our Prophet Daniel. And we give thanks to all members who are around about. In the household also is pushing towards such movements. Well, you know, the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, Church of Divine Salvation, which stands for Fundamental Freedom Redemption and International Repatriation, to the voice and power of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Emperor Selassie I. And I pledge and stand within the words of Marcus Mosiah Garvey. The man say, you know, what we do today that is worthwhile will inspire others to act at some future time. So we give thanks to what is going on right now, because in this time, we have to protect the living Bibles. Because when they say they burn the Bibles, they didn't just burn the paper about the physical man and woman that holds the history. And the history is our wealth also, our ancients, our wealth. So if the wealth is gone also, that means we're left and stuck in poverty, because it's the wealth, the knowledge of the elders that keep I and I prolonging, and I as a movement, as a people, as a race. So we have to protect the elders within this time, because we are young and we're getting in age also. So if we don't set the foundation and the youths see that the foundation is set and laid within this time, that means when we reach to the age also, they could continue to care for us also. So it's just an international creed of our Divine Majesty Emperor Selassie I come to set the captives free and take away all transgression and rule the world in equity. So we as Rastafari people stand the principles, stand resolute within the words of Emperor Selassie I. And we are on the mission of Emperor Selassie I. And we give thanks to the Black family also. So this cause is not just for us as the members, because what we lay here is for the foundation of our people also, every walks of life. You understand? So we give thanks not just for the financial contribution, which is necessary for the building of infrastructure, but even ones and ones in the mission that is going through could even pledge themselves as a living sacrifice also, to know that, you know, upon these foundations, there'll be care, there'll be people who are doctors, there'll be nurses, who have pledged themselves, commit themselves to this cause also. So welcome one and all. At this time, we give thanks to the words of each and every one that who have said some things so far. We give thanks to the honorable brother, Spragga Benz there. We give thanks for him as a royal member also. We give thanks to remember the day when he just entered the court of the Black Secretary General. So he has also been a brother who always contributes towards upliftment of the Congress. So we give thanks. Give thanks to each and every one. So what we are doing right now, we give thanks that everyone is seeing the co-chair, they're also seeing the treasurer, because what upon these movements, one of the ways for Black people to see is always transparency. That means you could see where your pledge is going to and what is the development of it. Now, when you stand aside and you do not seek out, then it's left to you. But it is there, transparency, so you could know what is taking place. And as we say, it's a stepping stone because we are moving from lowlands to highlands. And at this present time, you know, we're going to Black Liberation Day celebration. It is the correct time, and this is the time to go forward in African unity. So give thanks to life, health, and strength again, and continue to support this worthy cause. It is for you, it is for I, Ubuntu. I am because we are. Bless the Lord.
Give thanks, my Lord, Holy King Selassie, Jah.
Rastafari.
I give thanks, you know, to the Honorable Kess Westmore, the Honorable Priest Richie, with such a contribution there. And of course, family, we're very thankful for, you know, the words of right and the words of inspiration that, you know, the Honorable co-treasurer, assistant treasurer would have brought forth to us as well. Just before you come in, Honorable Empress, just a call out there. Is Honorable Rast Rose in the house? It appears so. It appears so to me, but I want to be sure.
I do not see that name, but while you're looking, I would like to,
Yes.
you know, commend the underground members. Those are the people who are there in Jamaica who are making the elder care possible. We have Honorable Priest Lamont, Honorable Priest Tooth, and Honorable Priest Dougie, who traverse from their homes about 2-3 hours from where they are to reach to, you know, an area where they can purchase food, purchase items, take up to the foundation, to the headquarters, prepare meals, take care of the elderly, make sure that they are good, leave that space, still traverse and make sure that they touch certain ones who are outside, on the outside of the foundation, to go back to their homes, which is about 3 hours. And I commend them for such great work because it is a lot. We may just see it as an elder care program and we're just feeding, but it entails a lot. So, you know, I must say, give thanks to those brothers who are on the ground, who are making it happen. Give thanks, Honorable.
Yes, Honorable, give thanks. So, well, what we're going to do, family, although we would have planned even for 6, we will eventually seal up a bit earlier than that, but we still have a few individuals that we want to come forward. The Honorable Empress just mentioned our team. And again, I think this is where some of these pictures will come to light that you were just speaking of even when you all were doing the shopping in the market. I think this is the time of the program where, pardon me with this, I think this is the time of the program where we need to get a bit more intimate with exactly what has been happening on the ground, as you just mentioned that. The Honorable Lamont and the Honorable Priest Dougie and the Honorable Priest Tooth. This is Priest Lamont, who I'm going to ask to give us a word in a few moments. You know, as an individual that is on the ground, someone who is directly there. I think these are some of the pictures of y'all going to the market with yourself. You have left your home in the USVI just to go and spend a few days what they are going through. So give thanks to yourself as well. All the praises I see you throwing across the board. Give thanks for even that. So even the people can see, you know, and the cock is crowing just to verify what I say. Even the people can see for sure that there's an intimate touch here. This is not just something hanging from afar. There's an intimate touch here. Look at this intimacy where the brothers and the sisters are literally there touching the elders, saying, how it today, mama, how you feeling? I bring some medicine, I bring some soup. We went to do some shopping. So it started on that level and it's growing. That's the point we're making. And we're reaching out. I for myself, you know, I'm always going to come out and say, I'm calling out members of this Congress first and foremost. Let us make the thing look bright. But of course, we are very thankful for all those who are definitely. So, Honorable
Majesty, we have on the screen right now, we have Priest Lamont, Priest Dougie, and Priest Donald. And I believe Priest Donald is one of the eldest members of the Congress now.
I understand he was there from back a while.
Right. So those are the stalwarts, and those are the people that we touch. You know, we make sure he lives outside of the camp, but we make sure that we visited him to just set a tone and to set a vibes that we are still here and we are still looking out for you. This is Empress Sonia. Yes, beautiful Empress. You know, we just want to make sure that they are also recognized along with our elders on the camp.
All right. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yes, family. So you know, say just a little moment so we can understand exactly what is going forward. Honorable Priest Lamont, are you close by that you could give us a word there as it relates?
Yes, Majesty, give thanks and praise.
You want to give us a little video there of yourself so we can see the God?
You're breaking up a little and besides that.
Well, not me breaking up now, must be the phone or something. But I'm saying if you could put on your camera so we could see you.
Okay, my Lord.
Do my Lord.
Yes, Majesty. I hope it's not too blurred.
No, you're good.
We can see you.
So am I on now?
Yes, you
are.
Good.
Your internet, your connection may be slightly in and out, but go ahead, man. We'll pick you up.
Oh, blessed Lord, my Lord and Empress. You know, the man just want to give thanks, you know, to Webland out there, you know, all those listening in. You know, just want to give thanks for, you know, the upliftment committee, you know, effecting the elder care program, giving thanks for, you know, the Honorable Priest Dougie and Priest Tooth that, you know, have been so dedicated, you know, to really getting this task, you know, off the ground and getting it going. We give thanks for, you know, all the ones that, you know, have been contributing, you know, to make this, you know, elder care program a success. You know, I just want to say to I, you know, that this is a very important project, a very important move. Because
Majesty, you're muted.
You know, it's part of the creed where we talk about the age protected and the infants cared for, you know, nourished.
You're muted again, my Lord.
Majesty?
Yes, go through. Now you're unmuted.
Yes. This program, as I've been saying, is an integral part of us. So I am, you know, just encouraging ones and ones to make it a date, make it an event that, you know, they can really truly look at and then say, well, I played my part in an event such as that, because this we want to do in a way that we can take it even further than just in the Bubble Foundation. And this is being done starting small at first, but we would like to do it in such a way that we can amplify it where it can be of the greatest use and service, not just to the Bubble Ashanti Foundation, but to the surrounding neighborhoods, you know, the community that surrounds us. We would want to be able to make this of some kind of benefit to them. Maybe not at first, because, you know, they say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So maybe we
may not be able to accommodate the wider community at first, but I am sure with progress and livication, we can make it something of one of the greatest inspiration. So I'm encouraging ones and ones, do your contribution, may not be great, but even the widow's mite is welcome. I'm saying to I as the Bobo Ashanti family, do our widow's mite as well, or 110. And to the wider community, we love you and we appreciate all the effort that you put to this thing. We thank all the ones that have come to speak. We thank the doctors that have taken out of their, busy schedule to come and speak on behalf of this venture. It gives us a sense of value and interest and importance. And we are very thankful for that, because we do want to make this a very spectacular and memorable event and a milestone in really, taking care of our elders. Blessed Lord, my Lord and Empress, for now.
To my Lord, give thanks, give
Give thanks, Majesty.
Honorable Dr. Hall is in the house.
To my Lord. Well, I would ask DI if you want to bring him on, Honorable Coach here. It's up to you. I think you may have a closer, affiliation with him.
Yes, my Lord. No problem. Yes. We are about to introduce another family member of mine, part of the trio, Dr. Tomlinson, and Dr. Hall and myself. We reside in Florida and we are a family. We work together in our community, providing care, both health care and alternative health care for our community. Dr. Hall is one of the first African to be licensed in the medical marijuana space. That's the fourth in Florida, but one of the first Black man, in layman terms, to be licensed in the space, from several years back. So he's considered what you call an expert in the space. Beyond that, he's a neurosurgeon. He runs his own practice in Florida. As a matter of fact, he has several branches of his practice. His wife also is Dr. Bronte, a sickle cell specialist. So they are providing great service to us as a people, because as we know, sickle cell is a Black man disease. And because of that, it hasn't gotten the attention that other diseases that affect the other ethnicities have. So we say thank you to Dr. Hall and Dr. Bronte for taking it up and making it special, paying special attention to it, making sure that research is done in that area. So without ado, I would like to open the floor to Dr. Anthony Hall. Anthony.
Greetings, Priest Dougie, and greetings in the wonderful name of His Majesty and Empress Men, and greetings to Priest Lamont, Empress, and all I on the webinar and listening in for the education. I won't take too much of your time. I'm broadcasting from New York right now. Priest Dougie, is the audio good?
Yes, I. Yeah, man. Yes, I. Yeah, man.
Okay. Blessing. So, and I just want to bring forward that we've been working around all of Rastafari for several years now on elder care, on elder projects, whether it was in Pit 4 Nyabingi Center, in Kingston, in Clarendon, and other locations, whether in the US as well, even in Canada. We've come to a certain realization that healthcare is important. His Majesty spent many years establishing not only Black Lion Hospital in Addis, but several other hospitals around Ethiopia, and paid for the medical education of hundreds of Ethiopian students to attend medical school abroad and then established medical school in Ethiopia. We've gone to Ethiopia and done work, but we must take care of our elders, especially the ones in Jamaica right now who are reaching past their 80s and into their 90s and have needs. The idea that Priest Dougie brought forward of a healthcare center, a clinic on Bubble Hill is important. Why is that important? Because if you have a healthcare establishment, it can be a central focal point for care. And care is not that difficult to administer. It's not that difficult to deliver if you have a center. What we've seen, I think most recently, about 3 months ago, we were over at Coral Gardens Benevolent Society Center in Montego Bay. I saw about maybe 40 elders and younger ones as well. And the predominant diseases remain hypertension, diabetes, eye diseases, prostate problems, and lung problems amongst I. And many of these are preventable, and certainly almost every single one is treatable. So I really want to stress to all of I that we don't need to be so afraid of the doctor as it was 40 years ago or 30 years ago even. There are more of I who are becoming doctors right now. Just last month, I met the young Bubba brethren in Washington, D.C. And this brethren, Priest Dougie, I don't know if you know him, Dr. Desmond Brown. He is the head of brain tumor research at the National Institutes of Health in the USA, a Bubba brethren. So, and he has done some tremendous research and work. So we need to get the word out. We need to do whatever it takes to create a health clinic. Now, as we all know, in Jamaica, there is a system of primary care which is established through what they call community clinics run by the government, and some of them in partnership with the government. The community clinics are supposed to be accessible to everyone, but that is not always the situation in terms of transportation, in terms of nursing, in terms of actual physicians who are there on site. But we have resources that we can utilize, but we need our own clinic, because when you have your own clinic inside your residential area, the treatment is geared towards you, and patients do better when they're treated by providers who are from within their own cultural group, within their own belief. So it's a very important aspect. I couldn't say how important it is. And Dougie, you did mention Empress Lanetta Bronte Hall, who is specializing in public health in the area particular of sickle cell disease. I'll just give a brief introduction of her, because we are working with patients from Jamaica and in Florida and throughout the US with sickle cell disease, establishing clinics and treatment centers in Florida and partnering with Jamaica. She's been doing work at UWI in, I believe it was in Barbados and in Kingston. Lanetta.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So as it relates to sickle cell, knowing your sickle cell trait status is very important. Many African Americans or just people around the world do not know their trait status. And this is important because we can pass the gene on to our family members, and obviously we can have family members who have sickle cell disease. So I have a cousin that has sickle cell disease, and I didn't know that she had sickle cell until probably 5 years ago. So we keep these things in our families. We don't share a lot. I know there's a lot of shame and frustration as it relates to sickle cell, but you know, these are conversations that we need to have, myths that we need to get rid of, and really be educated so that we can make the best decisions for ourselves and for our families.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yes, thanks. Greetings. So on a simple practical basis, Priest Dougie, I know the simple basis is we have the WhatsApp link, we have the Zelle link that we can push the donations through so that funds can be raised so that medical equipment can be purchased. And, you know, like a blood pressure cuff is like $20 US, but we need, you know, 3 or 4 or 5 of them. You know, a sphygmomanometer to listen to chest, a stethoscope, you're talking, you know, 30, 40 US. So yes, we want I to look at the flyer, look at the WhatsApp link, look at the Zelle link, the GoFundMe mechanisms so that we can fund and pass the funds through. And I might get confused and say, well, there's so many organizations working amongst ourselves to raise funds, like Nurses of Israel in Ethiopia and Shashamane, Nyabingi House, but we all can do it. It can be done. And Bubble Hill does need a clinic. It does need a treatment center because it needs primary care at hand. The primary care physician or the primary clinic model is how everyone will be introduced to their health care. And from there, you go out to other specialties as the need be, but you need a primary care clinic in order to coordinate your health care. Yes, please.
Yes, yeah, man, give thanks, Doc. Give thanks. So, family, listeners, you can see that this is a thought out process. You can see the kind of expertise that are at the table, helping us to construct this. So one can share all this information with the other families that are not here that you know would be interested, you know. So you can see that this is a solid project, well thought out, and need your support. You know, so give generously. You know, you will benefit, and if not yourself, your generations to come, because this is an institution we are building. We're putting a mechanism in place, and we hope to extend it beyond the boundaries of Jamaica and throughout the diaspora and even to the continent if necessary. Blessing.
Honorable Dr. Hall, we are honored to have you in our presence. I am Empress Trisha. We are honored to have you in our presence and your Honorable Queen also. And we thank you for all the work that you are doing for African people, for people as a whole, and that you're willing to contribute your works to I&I also. So, you know, from the Upliftment Committee, we thank you and give thanks. Peace and love to you and your family.
Give thanks, Empress Trisha. Blessing is an honor and a blessing.
Peace and love. Yes, family. So you've heard it. We have Dr. Hall in the house. We had Dr. Milton Tomlin and others, Sister Chipo. We also have others coming up, and we thank you because this is important work and serious work also, because we must make certain that our elders are taken care of, because we ourselves will soon be in that space and will need to be taken care of also. And it's also not only for us, but for our future generations coming up, so that we can leave a legacy behind for them. Honorable Chairman.
Thank you. And again, thank you, Dr. Bronte, for your few words, but strong words, and for what you are doing, because your area of expertise is very important. And why I have chimed in again, I have a grandson that has sickle cell. So I know the problems and you know what it entails and the struggle that we are having in keeping him healthy and making sure that he can live a long life. So we need the work that you do, and we thank you very much for doing what you do. Blessings.
All right, give thanks, family. Yes, we're doing good, wonderful. Give thanks again, Dr. Hall, for coming through and spreading such words with us of enlightenment, as the honorable host is saying. We had some beautiful ones who have already come through. Let me just say before we continue, most of the members of the executive you would have already met this afternoon, but we also have the Honorable Prophet Ja Daniel, who I'm not sure, I'm not seeing him in the stream itself, but of course we should be also even going forward to the African Liberation Network at the same time as well. So I'm sure that he is definitely in tune with us at the same time. So let us remember him, and there's someone else in the executive, I'm not too sure, but he'll come to me in a moment. But for sure, we've been having a wonderful one. I saw our esteemed elder, the Honorable Priest Earl, just come up there a moment ago. In fact, we had all intention to actually asking the Honorable Elder to share his wisdom with us. But before we even do that, I hope, Honorable Elder, I hope you didn't just press the camera by mistake, you know, because I really had all intention to come into you so you could give us some of your wisdom. But in the meantime, before we get there, let us just continue to, you know, remind the family exactly how they can participate in this venture that is now before them.
Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com, or Cash App $sign JAH EABIC 23 $sign JAH EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786-419-2346. The EABIC Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program. Give thanks in advance for your assistance.
Yes, family, and let me say also, you know, in the full realms of transparency, and before I even go there, the Honorable Priest Merle, give thanks, my good brother, Manfrey, our fullness, the Manfrey 9, Honorable Priest Merle, he was just reminding us that it is easy to go and check the GoFundMe, you know, just simply go and see from our end exactly what may be accumulating in there. So that also could be done. But as far as the complete, what we would have raised today going into the future, at least when we, you know, come together again and we do all our tally, we will bring back that information to the public in the spirit of full transparency, and the public can expect to be with us as the project continues to grow. So you could look forward to that. It is just that, as you heard the treasurer say, a little the tech savvy, whatever the case is, why he couldn't just pull everything for you, but we will return in short time. And of course, the Honorable Empress Naya is reminding me that is a continual fundraiser. And we intend to hear from the Honorable Empress Naya as well before we seal up this evening. I would like to, and yes, Honorable co-host, any word before I continue?
Yes, my lord. I am here checking the GoFundMe right now, and we are at 1,596. I am not sure how updated it is, but that is the amount that I am seeing here to the GoFundMe. I also received a text that Ras Ivai will be coming in possibly in the next hour.
Okay, well,
By 5:30.
Keep the house open for Ras Ivai then.
And also Empress Miriam, we cannot forget Empress Amazing Empress Miriam. That might be the last. She should be coming in a few minutes. She just sent me a text and she should be coming in a few minutes. So I'll let you know when she comes in.
All right, all right. I know you're saying we have a sister Carol. You're wondering if it's the award-winning musician, eh?
Yeah, I was wondering.
We'll ask the Honorable Priest Earl, Honorable my Lord, if it's possible that you could share some of your wisdom with I and I in any form or any fashion. The Honorable Priest Earl is with us. You could put on your camera if possible, my Lord. Let me just that. Yes, yeah, please do that for us. And give thanks for your presence. This is one of our chief elders, especially when it comes to the churchical service order. I think everyone knows that. We're not talking about maybe who the longest or who here, but we know for sure that when it comes to service angel and carrying out this order here in some unique fashion and keeping a certain principle that was set down, I think everyone can agree that we can gaze upon Priest Earl and we give thanks for that respect. My Lord, your words. Blessed Lord.
Royal family, you know, give thanks to life and, you know, the mighty life giver, you know, I and I father, you know, give thanks to I and I mother, and give thanks to I and I self, you know, make up the Holy Trinity, you know. And I do give thanks, you know, for the elder care and give thanks to, you know, I and I come together, you know, to make this possible, you know. And as I and I did meet from Mount Kailash, you know, 2022 there, was speaking about all of these, you know, health care and care for the elders. And, you know, I do give thanks to, you know, to see it come to my Lord, you know, and, you know, so the time has come, you know, we don't have no more time because, you know, where we see the government of the world are doing right now, you see it, you know, we have to look up, call upon I and I self, call upon the Emmanuel, where, you know, I and I are sons and daughters, you know, because as one individual that say Emmanuel is not here with us, but that is not Emmanuel teaching. Emmanuel teaching is, you know, as long as you, you know, walk like I, you know, talk like I, you know, I and I are the Emmanuel, you know. So I do give thanks to the Emmanuel, you know, man and woman, you know. So, you know, I feel good, you know, so I and I could have come together as elders and, you know, fulfill this part of work where even speak about from, you know, when I was at Kailash Mountain in, you know, 2022 there, you know. So, you know, I appreciate love all that is going on, my Lord and Empress, blessed.
True Majesty. Well, give thanks for the quick word there, and of course the strength received as a standing elder of the Congress as well. As you said, you know, even from that time a few months ago, a year ago basically, you know, this was spoken of on maybe a different level, but any which way that it has come, it has now manifested itself. So we're very thankful for that as well. We also we're going to soon also have another intermission from the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, Naya Bingi drum sound here in Antigua, and that is basically because again the Some of our speakers did not come forward as yet. As you could see, some, I would say they're running late, but they will be coming in soon. So we are going to keep the door open for them to make sure that we can accommodate them. Let me get that right, Honorable Empress. What time you said Ras Ivy would be coming in? That would be about 5:30.
About 5:30, but I'm trying, I just texted him to see if he can come in as a little earlier.
Yeah, if you could do that, when Honorable Empress Maisie comes in, we will definitely open that floor to her. We also had an individual that was supposed to step up, but somehow I am not getting him on the phone at this moment. All right. So what we will do also, Royal Family, as we go forward, just another word of encouragement. As has been said by basically everyone, I think we obviously have a certain level of support across the board. Remember, this is history also before us. When we understand the history of just Rastafari in general and knowing where we're coming from to where we are today, we must be very thankful as well. Our father, the Honorable King Emmanuel, has really taught us, like Marcus Garvey, self-reliance. And of course, eat black and walk black and love each other and take care of ourselves. And this is really what we are portraying this day. This is really an open fireside chat that we're having with the world. All those who want to partake of this conversation and understand what we're doing, the door is basically opened for them. I just want to say a quick word before we go on. And let me just say again to the brothers here in Antigua, we'll be calling on you for a bit of nabbing in a few moments so you could organize. But let me just say, when our esteemed elder, the Honorable Priest Headley, when he went missing, a few ones within the Congress, a few of the ambassadors, myself, the Honorable Priest Kailash, if I'm not mistaken, I think Honorable Priest Rittman, but a few others, maybe the Honorable Priest Israel, would have written letters of concern to our respective prime ministers, meaning the head of our countries. I think in Priest Israel case, it might be President Macron. I'm not even too sure. But the point is that we saw that it was a situation where the government of the day should be concerned with what was taking place. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, let's just put it straight, maybe because of some level of immaturity, many of us do not understand why it is that we would go to the authorities for a situation like this. And I'm just going to highlight the importance of this, even leading to what we are doing here today, honorable family. Now, when we wrote to our respective leaders, it was hoping that these very same leaders could see the situation and reach out to the leaders even in Jamaica. Now, Bobo Shanti Hill, just like other places, like you mentioned, Pinnacle and other places, these are sacred places. The world is waking up. The world has even, maybe not the world, but ones have even apologized. Right here in Antigua, the Prime Minister of Antigua in the Parliament would have apologized to Rastafari for the brutality that they would have received at the hands of successive governments in the past. Rastafari at this moment is something that the world has even used as a brand, as a name brand. Our colors, red, gold, and green, even the music that we produce. A lot of what has come out of Rastafari, we as Rastafari have not benefited from it, even on a financial level. So even, and we ourselves have to be shrewd and wise going through the earth to know how to benefit from things that we have even created and have given to the world, whether it's our locks. I mean, people run saloons now and people put locks in people here for money. Whether it's our eating, our italivity, which is called vegan and all sorts of things today, whether it's the medical marijuana, the cannabis, a lot of these things, you do not really see us as Rastafari controlling the economy and the industry of these things. And in the very near future, these are the things that we definitely have to conquer. So it's not a shame to say it's growing pains. We are growing, and this is just an aspect of our growth. And I think that we, you know, as a body, the younger ones of us have to take the initiative now to come together and make sure that our elders, this is where we are, our elders are taken care of. So it's not just about feeding the elders. As you can see, we have professionals here. Several doctors would have spoken today. Correct. Several experts within their field and willing to help, not just financially, but with this service going forward. So it's those of us who would have put this together now, not to drop the ball, but to keep this until we reach to the goal, to make sure we leave a shining example for whoever coming to take the baton from us to carry on. And that is really what I'm seeing today. So it's a very proud moment for me, to be honest, you know. It looked like some baby steps, but it's like the steps, the cock crowing again, brother, Rastafari. Some baby steps, but it's the steps, I think, in the right direction. And I would just like to implore, Eli Selassie, Jah Rastafari. I just like to implore the family that not to drop the ball. We should stay gummy, stay strong. Oh, that was a loud Rastafari.
Rastafari.
Yes, family. The elder Ivy is in the house.
Ivy.
As well. Ivy. Well, I mean, so much of them, you know, but give thanks, my Lord, for coming in. We were definitely looking forward to your presence, and we're so glad that you made it. Just give thanks. I know maybe you would have missed some of what would have been taking place, but we had some great speakers for the day, and we have been just, you know, advocating and asking the community to support us in this initiative going forward. Honorable Empress, you want to say a word to the King before you bring him in?
Yes, Priest Dougie, if you can bring in the Honorable Ras Ivy, give thanks.
Yeah, you know, I love those privileges. Again, I'm like a broken record today in a family. I'm like a broken record today, because here again is one of my brothers. And when I say that, I mean it on a literal level. You know, this virgin that is about to take the stage right now, we have been through many things together. We have walked long together. We have walked with many of our elders, many of the founding elders. If there's anybody else in life that can speak about elders like I can, this is he right here. Okay. He has been, like myself, an advocate for the healthcare of the elders, for the respect and the honoring of the elders. And, you know, I don't have to say much about this man. The world knows this man. This man is Ras Ivy, seeing the chanter, the priest of the Nyabingiada, the writer, the producer. You know, he was the one that not only directed, but wrote the script and the reenactment of the coronation of His Imperial Majesty and Her Majesty in 1930. He wrote the script, and we had a reenactment in 2005, I think it was.
Yes.
And it was a magnificent moment. You know, we were all part of it. We all took part in it. You know, even I, and I must say this, even I took part in it against the house's wishes, because at the time, ones from the house did not see didn't have the willingness to take part in the unity with the brethren them at the time. And myself, I couldn't stand on the side, because like I said, this is my brother. See, and because it's my brother and he's doing something, I have to support it. And if he requires me to be a part of it, I was going to be a part of it no matter what. And I was, and I give thanks. My brother, Ras Ivy.
Priest D, a lot said and we do give thanks. You know, I didn't know Sister Trisha would have given way to the eye, but I think out of respect, she said, well, Priest D, Well, you must know Rasai longer than me, you know. So, you know, you take the baton. Yeah, but give thanks. I give thanks. I'm looking at the list of ones and just a send love and blessing and giving thanks for all the ones them on this platform. A very historic moment when something like this is happening in Rastafari. You know, I see Sister Cheapo, I see her nice smile on the thing, and I say, yo, you know, long when I see Sister Cheapo. I have to be on this platform. Sister Cheapo, I spoke about you the other day because you know my 65th is coming up. My 50th year in Rastafari is coming up. We're celebrating on the 4th of June, even though the 1st is my Earth Day. And I said, you know, I would like to find back that clip where Sister Cheapo introduced me at the Grand Coronation reenactment. And I was so disappointed when they edited that intro from the final document. And I can't find that original clip.
Yes, I don't know who has that, but we can speak on that app offline. We get the link.
All right, my sister. So I give thanks to be here, nice in the eye, and hearing of this thing that about to happen, a healthcare facility. It's like we are now, all who brainstorm this, conceptualize it, and is about putting this into action is just taking on the work of our divine majesties. Because His Majesty, sir, as leader of Ethiopia, is a fundamental responsibility to take on the healthcare of the nation. And this is what I and I is now embarking on, looking at the Rastafari nation, looking at the elders. Just recently, we were at Bingi, and I'm saying to ones that, you know, we need to ensure that the Bingi should not be like yesterday. Yesterday is enough lions, few lionesses. Today, Bingi is a family gathering. Every gathering we go now is a family gathering. Bubba Hill is a family. School of Vision, family. I mean, you know, Rasta Village, family. Everywhere we go, you know, and see Naya Bingi establishment is about family. And as we age, we grow older, we find that illnesses, it starts from we're young, even when we get elderly, we're more prone to illnesses. And some might seem like a traditional illness. You hear the same type of illnesses affecting I and I, will affect the people them out there. And I was saying at Bingi, I noticed it's just the one pot everybody eat from. It can no longer be this way because the elders cannot eat what the youngsters eat. Because them system now is totally different. It's like once a man, twice a child. Some of them toothless. How can you give them the same food where you share for everybody? We now need to study and to have ones educate I and who know about it. We talk about geriatric care. You know, the elders them can't come Bingi and sit down up and sleep like once upon a time when them did young. We have to ensure that their bedding is proper. And we have to ensure that the toilet facilities not there too far from the housing either. Because them can't make it. The urgency of urination are going to come. And by the time them reach to that once upon a time long toilet away from their resting quarters, no, that's a matter that we need to now take stock. When Priest D tell I of what is happening, and even before that, when our team, Dr. All give thanks, part of our medical team, because there was a time when Dr. Streck, along with Dr. All and the other Rastafari, brethren and sisters and people of good intent start bringing medical team to Jamrock and engaging the Nyabingi family. That too was a wake-up call for I and I. And we see how these medical team did so well. And if some of our people had adhered to the advice given, like, you know, we had a sister who died, young sister who died, high blood pressure. That clinic diagnosed her as having the highest blood pressure. And she came from a family that was ITAL, and she still maintained a ITAL trad. But she overworked herself with the same high blood pressure and died minutes outside of leaving the July Bingi and on the way to hospital. And we said, wow, the medical team warned her to keep up with these medication. If you're not taking them, make sure you check your pressure every other day to ensure that whatever you're doing is reducing the numbers. She did not comply. She ended up losing her life, regrettably so. Again, there was another brethren when the medical team came to Scott Pass again. Sometimes we have to bring a Rasta medical team because we brethren them not trust nobody else. So when Dr. Hall brought a medical team, here Rasta, we say, yeah, Rasta real good, elder, them comfortable. There's a particular elder who sat cutting his tent so nice with a spliff, inhaling, exhaling. That one nurse went up to him at one of the clinics and said, my elder, I just admire the way you're so relaxed. Why are you not in the line? You're not doing any checks today? And the brethren smiled at her and she said to him, can I take your blood pressure while you're sitting right here? And he said, yeah. And she said, oh my gosh. And she called one of the doctors and said, Doc, this man's blood pressure is skyrocketing. What should we do? She said, listen, get the ambulance and get him to the hospital. The brethren blood pressure was so high, it called for an urgent move to the hospital. And the brethren never really want to go, but they prescribed him some things. They had some things on and warned that elder to ensure he's gonna go to the hospital, he's gonna stick with the medication. A couple of weeks after that same elder died. What killed him? The same high blood pressure. So, just looking at, care for the elders, it's foremost on the agenda. So many of our elders have died, and we see elders them are die young in the 60s. Bongo Time died at 67. Stalwart high priest of the order. Bongo Water 75. At these age, we see man run for presidency. So we are saying, no, we healthcare need to be up on account of the medical team coming to Bingi. What we did as a Naya Bingi family now was to have blood pressure kits and blood sugar kits. And we have some brethren, some sisters who were trained nurses, probably retired, but they know about it. And what they did was each Bingi, Rasa, if I come in, time for you to check your pressure. Well, sometimes you get scared in a car, here say your numbers up, but we always are said to our brethren, say, brethren, I better you know it there, that you can know what to do. A brethren said, no, man, my blood sugar all right, man. After I eat this, I eat that. Boom, when him come, feel pressure seems so high. Brethren have to say, no, fireman, I need to change up the way things are. So we were doing it, randomly at Bingi. Every Bingi we there, you had an opportunity to have your pressure checked. And, as the doctors would tell you, most of the illnesses, them will take you out. It starts with your blood pressure getting higher or your blood sugar. So if we can just do this on the ground level, ensuring a brethren and a sister in blood pressure, blood sugar is normal, or if it's too high, we can advise and, keep checking to ensure so we have the right numbers. So hearing about this facility now from Priestley, I said, wow, this is great because we have not had facilities like these in the name of Rastafari by Rasta. Truth be told, yes, Sister Rita had set up a home for the elders at one time where they would have received some Medicare until that full up, until there is one in Trenchtown. And we still give thanks. Ma Shanti's life was prolonged on an account of, the care she was getting in that facility. But having this now set up Bubba Hill as a venue is a great move. I mean, we know things have been happening at Bubba Hill. This in itself can be a resurrection of the goodness of Bubba Hill, not only from a spiritual standpoint, but from a health standpoint, where the care of the elders will be bettered in some way. We trust that the economic part of it will be fulfilled. We trust that the global families can contribute to it. Sometime a man can just put a little one spliff aside and know say that $10 are going to the fund there. And sometimes we use money to do other things where if all of us can make a concerted effort to ensure that if a million Rasta exists, that global million Rasta exists, and we have $10 from each million Rasta, it's 10 million US that. And we're sure 10 million can do great in terms of what is to happen here. Dr. Hall, and I know there are many others we have out there who would be willing to be a part of this process. Nurses on the ground. Sometimes we have African-centered nurses. Sometimes they must embrace Rastafari as a liberty, as His Majesty said. Religion is personal, but they are African-centered and working for the good and the health of the nation. Then we can incorporate those doctors too, like Dr. Anthony Hall, know that he also work with teams that are first and foremost, health is their agenda. And irrespective of who, them going to just work to their best ability to ensure this health. I commend the effort of Rasta and salute the thoughts, because everything starts with an ideation. And the ideation now take unto itself flesh and manifest. We trust that it will be guided, just like the thoughts were guided by His Imperial Majesty. We trust that the fruition of it will also be guided in the success of it, and we look forward to see this happening in no distant future. Enough love and blessings. A pleasure to be invited to just say these few words, just giving credit to a thought that is now being manifested in a reasoning that will be manifest in an action that we see the center built, and the beneficiaries will no doubt give thanks for the efforts. Yeah, give thanks, Rastafari. Enough love and blessings, family.
Right,
Yeah.
Doggy?
Yeah, man, give thanks to Rastafari, give thanks to the community, give thanks for accepting the invite, first of all, because I know this time of the day they have their own meeting, the trans.
It's still a joy, Christy. Not cutting out, but it's a joy now to tell ones that I'm after a meeting, because there is something good happening in the community that I have to give a support to. So I can now go to a platform that will be listened to by ones in South Africa, ones in Malawi, ones in the UK, ones on the ground in Shashamane, ones in the Hispanic community. I can go over and herald the good news.
Give
To
thanks.
that family, yeah?
Yes, my Lord. All love and blessings to the family as usual, my Lord. And again, give thanks for taking your time out away from your own thing to support your own thing,
Exactly. Yeah, man. Give thanks,
Give
family.
thanks,
Sister Chico.
Rastafari.
Sister Chico. Sister Chico, we have to
Yes.
get your one-on-one digit so we can talk like that.
Okay, so I sent it in the chat. How you want to do this?
I will forward it
Sister
to you,
Trisha
Mama.
can send it to the I, and she can send it to I also, all right?
Yes, will do. Give thanks.
Enough love and blessings, family. Have a blessed day. And we know that this work will merit the approval of His Majesty and succeed in generations, even generations now, and succeeding will benefit from our undertakings. Majesty love.
Majesty love, my Lord.
I love my sister. Give thanks.
Blessed greetings, my Lord and Empress. I am Empress Maisie. I am sorry to delay. Give thanks.
Give thanks,
Honorable.
Enough love.
Blessed love, Majesty.
Rastafari.
Glorify all your
That's one of our elder Empress that is healing the eye right there, Mama Maisie. It was her husband that was taken away, we haven't.
Oh my sister. Wow, we know that is. We know that healing my sister, and we know it's judgment upon any guy who inflicted such a damage to a family, yeah? But stay strong, beloved Empress.
Oh, give thanks, Majesty.
Rastafari.
Oh, blessed love, Royal Angel. And give thanks again for your input and taking time out of your busy schedule to be on this program. We love you and we appreciate you, my Lord, for all that you have said and done.
Give thanks, Mama. It's our duty, it's our responsibility.
Glorify Majesty.
Rastafari is one.
Royal bless.
Rastafari, you will have my love. Blessed.
Give thanks, my sister. Rastafari.
Give thanks, Royal family. Give thanks again. Those who have their mics open, just mute them for me for a moment. We all going to get an equal balance to go through. Let's just give thanks again for Rasaibai for the strength and the words coming through as standing elder from amongst I and I. You know, when the king speak, you know, we definitely have to listen and we give thanks to the words of inspiration. There is a great inspiration to myself, you know, my Lord. So give thanks. I don't know if you remember I personally, you know, but we all meet in Barbados and thing, you know, but them time I was just a young body in Rast. We never really buck up face to face since, but you know, just watching from a distance. So, but give thanks, my Lord. Yes. Honorable co-host, before we go forward, you know, I know the Honorable Empress Miriam Maisie is here, so we definitely will hear her sound. I know we have the Honorable Priest Adigan, definitely, who I would like to hear a word from once he is definitely available in a few moments.
And my Lord, I think we have a Empress Carol Gordon, who is a highly trained retired nurse, also on the platform. So we may want to give her a moment also.
Okay, well, here it is, family. Officially, we would have officially sealed up this aspect around 5:30. So if that is the case, and these are the three that will speak, the Honorable Empress will speak as well too. We can cut it into maybe 10 minutes pieces if one have the ability to do that. But before we go there, I would just like to give the infomercial a next touch in so we all can keep the date that we are doing here. Family, we are here. We have a goal, we have a target, and the target is $25,000. Now, as I said, family, this is the upliftment committee of the EABIC, concerned the citizens of this government who have come together to really take this thing from highlands to higher lands. And that is what we're doing today. And this is just an initiative. This is one of our first initiatives, which really started in a very humble way. The healthcare program, you know, started with a few brothers who just found that it was necessary to take care of a few elders that were there that needed the strength. And it is now growing to the point where we're establishing infrastructure, healthcare center, and of course, the different levels that come with healthcare, down to even when it comes to balance of the yoga and these practices to even help regulate blood pressure and these things. This is going deeper than what's going on here. This is going deep. This is going to be an example to the world of how I and I loved ones take care of our I and I self. That's what it says in how would you know the disciples of Christ? You know them because they love one another. That's what the scripture says. So we could take it from there. So let us just share this word again with the family so they know exactly how to make their donation, contribution, and pledge.
Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to 25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture.
Hey, look, sir.
To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com or Cash App $JAH EABIC 23 $JAH EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786-419-2346. the EABIC Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program. Give thanks in advance for your assistance.
Yes, give thanks. You know, the brother said, give thanks in advance. That's a mystic way when you write letters and you are asking for something, you tell the person, thank you in advance. It's kind of nudging them to telling them that, well, I expect you to do what I'm asking you to do. So thank you in advance for your support. Yes, Honorable Empress Tricia, we would bring on Sister Carol first.
Yes, Priest Dougie.
Yeah, give thanks again. Yes, it is a privilege and an honor to introduce this, another one of our caregivers. Yeah, it might be said that she is retired, but she's not. She's retired from Babylon, but she's ever active in our community. Now, she has been part of the medical missions that you hear Rasai talk about, that you hear Dr. Hall talk about, and not just to Jamaica, as far as to the continent. She's one of the supporters right now that is sourcing equipment for us, see, to equip this facility and sourcing it. And I'm not talking about we putting out anything out of our pocket per se. She is requisitioning it and getting it for I&I. See, she's a hard worker. She's also a recipient of the annual Marcus Garvey extravaganza there in Florida. She's a recipient of the Community Service Award. So without ado, I would like to introduce one of our elders as well, because she fits that criteria. See, Mama Carol, Sister Carol, the floor is yours. Welcome.
I'm not even sure to unmute myself, so I don't know. Are you hearing me?
We are hearing you, but your video went out. Your video was up, so we were seeing you and everything, very joyful. But then the video went out, but we are hearing you though.
Okay, well, so not to take too much time for me to figure it out, let me just speak if you don't mind. Greetings and blessings and love to all of brethren and sisters who are on the call. I am totally honored and surprised to be asked to speak. It has been my privilege to be a part of the Rastafarian family for many years now, and I give thanks. It has brought love, it has brought understanding and just a lot of joy to my life, and not only me, but for my family. I am here to help in whichever way I can, and I am privileged. I feel really privileged and honored to be a part. Blessings and love, and I will definitely stay in touch and continue to give my support when I can. Peace and love and blessings. Rastafari.
Sister Carol.
Yes, Sister Chipo, my sister.
Sister Carol.
Yes, my sister.
You know I'm your sister, right?
Yes, my.
Can you kindly tell this awesome audience what a powerhouse you are in terms of your nursing skills, your marketing skills,
please mute if you're not speaking.
leveraging organization. Please share with them what you do in terms of your mission. I think that's quite important. You make it seem easy.
Are you hearing me?
Oh, clear. I'm here. Go ahead, Sister Carol.
I'm not quite sure what you want me to do, but I just will tell you briefly that I was privileged to be trained at Harlem Hospital School of Nursing before it closed. I graduated in 1975. And at that time, I was able to migrate to Florida and embrace Rastafari at that time. I practiced at the hospital here, Jackson Memorial, in neonatology, labor and delivery, medical and surgical nursing. My first medical mission I went to Belize with a group of about 30 of us, and I enjoyed it so much that I continued. I've done a few missions independent and to Ghana, to Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, Jamaica. And in my journey, I've met so many ones that inspired me to continue. And I've joined with them, and I'm really privileged. I will, as I said before, be just delighted to continue and work with our family. I think it's really important. Maybe we can set up some type of network that we can get nurses and doctors to take slots of time and volunteer so that the center is covered, not only by the staff and those in Jamaica, but those of us who are in the diaspora that can come and lend a hand.
Give thanks. Love that.
Okay, thank you. Blessed love.
Yeah. That last statement, yeah, man, that last statement value $1 million, you know? Yeah, give thanks, Empress, for that. That's a what you call a vision right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that we can have it well staffed and also getting expertise from ones that have many years under their belt. So yes, yeah, man.
Give thanks.
Yes, sir. Blessings. Honorable host.
Give thanks, my Lord, and give thanks to Honorable Sister Carol for such words, such expertise. The experts are with us, you know, give thanks to Rastafari. Yes, Honorable Empress, you want to bring in Empress Maisie for us, and then afterwards we could ask the Honorable Priest as well, Priest Adigan in the UK, to share some words with us as well.
Yeah, yes, my Lord. But before we do that, is there a way that we can keep the link up so that ones can see it all the time? Is there a way for us to do that? And while you try and figure that out, I will go ahead. Empress Maisie, Empress Miriam, better known as Empress Miriam. When I first met this Empress, of course, through the telephone, she was a powerhouse individual. While she was going through all of her struggles and, you know, with the loss of her loved one and her family being, you know, torn apart, she still continues to be part of every aspect of Rastafari, specifically within the Bobo Ashanti house. She's on many committees. She thinks outside the box. She is a semblance of, what would I say, you know, that calm spirit that would lead you to the right way. And Empress Maisie, if you can unmute. Empress Maisie.
Mama Maisie. Miriam played the timbrel. Let me make sure.
But you can get in, sure.
Try to unmute yourself. Honorable Empress.
And well, she's in now.
You know, yeah.
If thanks for coming in, Mama Maisie. Unmute again. A little technical difficulty. We can't hear you. And you can probably put a picture of her up also. Go through, Mama.
Oh, bless the love royal family. I must apologize because I'm getting some call coming in, cutting out your statement that you're having made in Sister Trish, you know. So I'm apologize for that. But as you said, give thanks for your, you know, opening remarks, introducing me to the panel. I do give thanks. My name is Honorable Empress Miriam, name given to me by my father, Honorable King Emmanuel. Give thanks again for life, health and strength, and give thanks to be on this program here, worthy cause. You know, give thanks and praises. I am a member of the Congress for over 45 years. I came to the Congress in my young state, young age of 23, and I am still a member of the Congress. We do give thanks to each and every one, all my brothers and sisters that have spoken. We give thanks for their kind words and their strength towards this program that we are having, the Web-A-Thon, so that I can achieve this goal, to build a clinic, for the elders, that, our elders can be taken care of medically. The doctors can come to check up, our elder brothers and sisters, and not only the elders, to the young ones too will get the opportunity, if they are sick, they could get care too. So we give thanks to this initiative. We give thanks to the Upliftment Committee family who brought forward this program here, so that ones and ones can put their contribution towards this fulfillment here. It is a worthy cause, because we want to help our brothers, our sisters, including myself, who are going through, ailments in my goodie and problem of vision. So it is a good cause, that we are on this program, to reach out to our brothers and sisters in Christ to support this program here, as we are agitating for such, to build a clinic, upon the foundation, so we can have some kind of doctor care. So I give thanks again, Honorable Presider, glorify Majesty, and give thanks, Sister Trish, glorifying all the sisters that have spoken. I'll give thanks for each and every one who take time out, out of their busy schedule to really participate into this gigantic program that we're having today. And I'm asking to give with your heart, there's a song say, give it, store it above, but we ain't gonna store it above. We are going to build a foundation, a clinic for the elders and the elder care. I give thanks and praises for each and every one. These are my few words for now. Glorify.
Blessed love, Honorable Empress. Give thanks for such words of strength, and give thanks for such words of right. And family, we're going to just move right along, As I said, I was going to ask one of our ancient priests. Well, amongst the elders, is almost like one of the younger elders, but yet still an elder. The Honorable Priest Adigan. I know for sure he would have been in the audience, and I would put forward to him if he could share some of his wisdom with us as a standing elder within this Congress. Is he still there? Let me make sure. Priest Adigan, are you still there with us? Let me just make sure. Priest Adigan, yes, he's there. He's there. You could just unmute, my Lord. Yes, and you could, unmute and on video and all of that thing there. Please, my Lord, and just give us a word or two. And then after such, once the members of the executive have sealed their words down to the family, Honorable co-host, we ourselves will get a bit more Nyabingi, and then we would seal up today's proceedings. So obviously, family, we are looking to land the plane now. I hope everyone would have received their full. Again, still waiting for the Honorable Priest to come in. Are you having any difficulty, my Lord? You should be able to just unmute and on video and comment. Well, if that's not the case, well, we do give thanks. If you get through, we will still get a word in with my Lord. All right, no problem. Well, Honorable Empress Trisha, just give us a word and let me line up our Nyabingi session here.
Yes, Majesty.
Minutes of yes. Honorable Priest Solomon, prepare yourself.
Yes, Majesty. Thank you to our listening audience, to our family, to our loved ones, all those who have taken the time out to come into this Web-A-Thon. We thank you guys. We thank you all for all of your donations. I would like to point out to ones who the Upliftment Committee is, the members. We have our chair, the Right Honorable Priest Kailash, our deputy chair, the Right Honorable Priest Dougie. We have our trustee, the Right Honorable Priest Lamont, our treasurer, Right Honorable Priest Nappy, our deputy treasurer, Right Honorable Priest Richie, our secretary, Right Honorable Prophet Jadaniel, of course, our PRO, person in action, who put all of this that we're seeing here together, the Right Honorable Priest Isaac, and myself, and Right Honorable Empress Trisha, who is the Deputy Secretary. And we want to thank you all for coming in, for joining with us, for seeing the vision that we see, because we know how important it is for health, how important healthcare is on a whole, specifically for our elders. We want to make certain that they, live their life out, their golden ages out as comfortable as can be, with love and care that is required and needed for all of their hard work and dedication to this liberty, to this Rastafari liberty on a whole, because we know because of them paving the way, we are here where we are today, and we do salute them and give thanks to them. Peace, love, joy, happiness to everyone. Majesty.
Give thanks, Honorable Empress. Give thanks for that acknowledgement, man. And as I said, enough respect to the full team within the executive and the committee. And I'll say a next word about that just before we seal off. Honorable Priest Adigan, give thanks, Adolfo, for your presence.
Blessed love, give thanks. Yes, my Lord and Majesty.
The floor is yours.
Holy Emmanuel I, Lassie I, Jah, Rastafari, to the world. Yeah, for those who do not know I am Honorable Priest Asukili Adigan Adolfo of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, member from 1986 to the present. I am an eyewitness to the movements of the Right Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edwards, Yeah, I assigned to that mansion, if they want to say it, Baba Ashanti priest, but former member once of the Ethiopian World Federation, Local 111 in Birmingham, England. And yes, I'm here, as a member of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress to support initiatives of upliftment, and as a adoring priest of the order, that ever been uplifting, so give thanks for such committee and such umbrella of upliftment, upliftment in all fields, because we have to fulfill the 5 tenets in our creed, humble with faith, naked clothes, sick nourished, age protected, and the infants cared for, so we have to deal with all of these things, because young and old in these times, have made the transition, from this world, so we really have to give thanks for all initiatives towards the betterment of Rastafari Universal. So yes, give thanks for the chairpersons, give thanks for the hosts, give thanks to be here, and give thanks most of all for the God of love, Most High, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. So, to the world of Rastafari persons who gather here, some I know, some I do not know, some I have met. Yeah, the Honorable Rastafari Bridge in the Bunga Ivi, yeah, I meet him. I must be over 30 odd years now. Down in England, in the Centenary, them was passing through on them way to Ethiopia, you know, and that's where I meet Ivi even along in the trot. So give thanks, you know, to be in this realms of Rastafari persons, you know, touch base forward with some one might not have seen in a while and some where I'm just meeting. So peace and love and greetings and love to each and everyone at this time, to the world of people from I Honorable Priest. Big and I don't know. Oh, bless you. And Empress. My Lord.
That man. I don't like going to this laundromat. No.
My Lord, blessed love. Give thanks.
Give thanks, my brother. Give thanks, priest. Honorable.
Yes, Honorable. We're not hearing you, Honorable host. You are muted.
I talking away there, boy. Yeah. Give thanks to the Honorable Priest for such word and encouragement, and just an encouragement again to the family as we look into, as I said, land the plane here and soon look to seal up. In fact, you know, Honorable Empress, we're gonna make sure all ones feel free before we bring in the Nyabingi, because after the Nyabingi, it's just gonna be a short Nyabingi. Myself and yourself will just give the last remarks and the sealing remarks, not last, the ever living remarks,
right,
to seal it up. So,
and I must say,
Honorable host, I just got a text from Professor Barnett.
Hey, okay.
If he makes it, he makes it. But he said 5 minutes, which was about 3 minutes ago. So, yeah. I just wanted.
So he's in the house.
He will be in the house in another 2 minutes, he said.
Okay, so I wonder if we should take the Nyabingi. We're gonna take the Nyabingi.
Yes,
before you do that,
well, yes, you say.
And I would like the audience to know that we do, even although we are executive body, we also have a planning committee of individuals who assist us in the brainstorming and the, you know, and in putting the works out, also of which Honorable Empress Miriam is a part, Honorable Prophet Jamaica, Honorable Prophet Priest Jaja, Priest Richmond, I think Benton, Prophet Benton, am I correct? You know, and ones who assist us. Yes, I give thanks, who assist us with the brainstorming and the assist, you know, the helping of what we're doing. So we give thanks to that team also for working closely with the executive body. Majesty.
Yes, Majesty, give thanks. Okay, tell you what, before we go, we're gonna share the infomercial one more time here, and hold on for me, Honorable Priest Solomon. And if when we seal the good brother is not in with us, we would go forward to the Nyabingi until he comes in. So just to give, you know, the family that reminder again of exactly what they have to do to participate with us today.
Welcome to the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress Upliftment Committee's International Web-A-Thon 2023. We of the Upliftment Committee are inviting you to partner with us in this important and timely venture. We have recently begun a very robust elder care program, and we are currently at the rudiment stages of erecting a health care facility on the grounds of our current headquarters in Jamaica. Our goal this day is to accumulate in contributions, donations, and pledges up to $25,000 United States dollars to assist in this very important venture. To make your contribution, please visit our GoFundMe at EABIC Health Center Project or PayPal Priest Nappy, that's PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com or Cash App $ JAH EABIC 23 $JAH EABIC 23, or make your pledge by calling or using the WhatsApp 786 area code 786 419 2346. The EABIC Upliftment Committee Elder Care Program give thanks in advance for your assistance.
Blessed love again. And before we continue, I would just like to ask the Honorable Empress Naya, who has been definitely working as tech support along with Brother Mikey and Honorable Prophet Daniel as well. But at the same time, the Honorable Empress within herself is a graduate of Howard University and holds several degrees, masters as well, in different crafts, whether it's Black history, history in general, English literature, as well as culinary arts. She is a yoga specialist and she is a doula, and my Honorable Empress as well, and has taken up this order and definitely is walking side by side with I and can see for herself the same things that I see, and I've opened to her. So she will be sharing a few words as well before we move on. Honorable Empress.
Yes, blessed love. Blessed love to the listening audience and also to the executive, the Upliftment Committee. Well, give thanks for the two other members who were able to assist with the tech support. Based upon, everything that's been shared, I think, this is a positive thing that we can look forward to the community, the greater community, contributing to, supporting as it relates to any initiative that really focuses on nation building, especially as it relates to the wellness of and the safety of our elders. So as my introduction was actually given, I don't have several degrees, but I have at least two with few certifications. And I think this is a positive step towards what we can do for ourselves primarily, and then what we can do for our community. So I won't take too much time, and I'm looking forward to contributing as well to this initiative. All right, blessed love.
Oh, thank you, Honorable Empress, because sometimes we seem to forget those who are in the background doing the technical part of all of this great work. And we thank you. Without you, this could not be possible because you are the technician, along with others. So thank you for your dedication to us, the Upliftment Committee. Love, love. Honorable Chris.
Is Professor Mike?
Just as a reminder to ones, GoFundMe. You can type in GoFundMe on your screen, on your computer, your phone, your tablet, anything. Type in EABIC and the link will pop up for your donations. We also have PayPal, PriestNappy, PRIESTNAPPY @gmail.com, Cash App, $JAH EABIC 23, and Zelle. The telephone number is 305-927-0277. And thank you for your contributions.
Beautiful. The Honorable Priest Dougie was just asking if the Honorable Professor is in the chat as yet. I don't think I see him, but if he's there, I don't know.
My Lord, pardon me, just want to point out the Sammy didn't coming up. So I'll have to put
Okay, yeah, but the, yes, the bingy can go with it too, you know. Oh, the strength.
Correct.
Okay, I get you, I get that part. All right, my Lord, I don't think I see the Honorable Professor as yet. So, yes, my Lord, you could give us, you know, even if it's a 5-minute, 10-minute rendition, and then we see later. Honorable Priest Solomon.
Blessed Lord.
Yes, I'm ready and ready to go.
Rastafari send us there among send them to one. Ayaradoni I say for and 20 elders to guide us by the way, far I say, help us, far back with time on Diana. Far I was up for Ayaradoni I say, Yaradoni I say,
come to me like this is how this come to an end every time.
Professor is in the house now, my lord.
Well, maybe everything is just for the right reason, and that's what the Father desire, and give thanks and praises. So, Honorable Priest Solomon and company, we give thanks for such. Yes, the Honorable Professor Michael Barnett is with us. Honorable Priest Doug, I'm gonna make it to the introduction too, you know. But let me just say, from my part, he's an individual, a brother. I never really met the good brother, but of course, as a student myself of knowledge and history, and I've listened to several of his lectures and even run through some of his writings. So for my part, it is an honor that I'm sitting on the same panel as the esteemed Professor Brother Michael Barnett. But Priest Dougie, please do a more formal introduction for us.
Yes, this brother here is another brother from another mother, but we are brothers again. He's a member of Roots Foundation, which I am the president of. He's also an executive member of the Leonard Howell Foundation. He is a professor at the University of the West Indies in the discipline of sociology, or the study of sociology. He is a writer, a serious activist, a hardcore Pan-Africanist. I don't think there's a sacred moment or a hero's, whether it is a hero's birthday or a hero's special moment, wherein which the professor doesn't keep something to mark it. I mean, I have been part of a million events that he has kept, and same vice versa. We have always been on the ground working together, so he's a working partner. So without any hesitation, yeah, Prof, your floor.
All right, give thanks, Jadi, and Sister Priest Douglas Smith for those kind words, and give thanks to all the ones gathered here today for a momentous initiative, which is of, creating a health center for the elders, for EABIC, and this is a very worthwhile endeavor, because we have to give back to the elders for the sacrifices they've made, for the journey they have traveled, so that the movement is still alive today. So we can discard our elders or have them suffer poor health and, some of the tribulations of older age and so forth. We have to, in my opinion, give back and give thanks, give a show of gratitude by seeking to, embolden them in the health, especially in the later years of life. The health can become an issue for many of us, truth be told, because we're still in the flesh. We all have that divine essence, but we are still our flesh. So the temple, sometimes needs reinforcement. So this is a most worthy cause, and I encourage ones and ones come together and put our resources together. It's about the collective energy, the collective strength, and this is where I cannot underestimate the power of that collective energy, that collective strength, because each one of us can do a certain amount by ourselves and in our own private capacity, we can achieve certain things. It's on Mike.
Congress members.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Yeah.
All over.
Yes, I. So as I said, the collective energy now is really where we are going to make the difference, because when we pool our minds, our arts, and our talents together as one, one collective, there is nothing we cannot achieve. And, the other thing, I'm glad that we have representatives from various mansions. This is very important, because mansions are important in the movement, but they have been also an area in which there has been divide. So I'm glad that there's this harnessing of energy and this coming together. And the mansions come together, you know, that is when the movement becomes unstoppable, becomes impregnable, you know. I want the ones to keep that in mind. So each mansion can do certain works and so forth. And I think it is important for each mansion to have its own identity. But also, when we come together with one cause, one heart, one destiny, we're unstoppable. We're an unstoppable force, you know, globally. So I want them to think about that. And I really sincerely believe that that is the way forward for us to achieve anything that we vision. Because what the mind vision, you know, we can achieve, you know. Yeah, as the Honorable Marcus Garvey said, you know, that what the mind can conceive, we can achieve. So that is the reality, but only through unity and through one togetherness and one strength is this possible, you know? So when we have our minds focused on a project as important as this, we can achieve it. And the key thing is focus as well, you know, because sometimes we try and do too many things at the same time. But maybe if we have 3 major projects running, you know, we will see we'll see progress, distinct progress. So the key thing is focus and a unity and a togetherness. So I'm not in too much long talking right now, but that is what my 2 cents to add into the mix, you know, as we seek to see how we can achieve the Elders Care Facility for the EABIC. So that is my small contribution, but we give thanks for the gathering, you know, and give thanks, Priest Dougie, for the initiative and getting the mobilization together. We give thanks each and every time. Blessings.
Yes, Mikey, give thanks. And yeah, man, like you say, it's a united thing, you know, it's a team thing. Give thanks for the team, you know, and what we have been able to pull off today and what we intend to pull off in the future. And not only intend, you know, because intent kind of make it look like there can be a deterrent. What we will pull off in the future, you know, yes, working together. So give thanks, Prof, for those words, short, but, you know, to the point. Blessings.
Blessings, blessings, yes, sir.
Beautiful. Give thanks, give thanks. Empress Chipo, you were saying something you wanted to give? Okay, no problem. Give thanks. Yes, Honorable Professor, give thanks for your word sound. Blessed love. Let me put my mic on. Yes, again, appreciate it for such strength. And I already took note of what you reminded us of. When the mansions come together, the movement becomes unstoppable. Priest Dougie, that one sound good, eh? When the mansions come together, the movement becomes unstoppable. Yes,
yes, my lord. That's a good phrase to highlight, you know, as we are coming down, because yeah, unity is the accepted goal and the only accepted goal, as Empress Trisha said earlier on. So give thanks for the unity, because this program showed that unity. We had Naya Bingi, we had Bobo together, we had different ones from the community. That is unity. Give thanks.
Well, do we have permission from our elders and other ones to seal up the program this evening?
No, we would want to stay on it for a longer duration, you know, my love. But yes, you know, time has come. Give thanks.
Like that. You shocked me there, man. I love that one. That was nice. Very nice. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I love that. Yeah, man. The more we are together, man. Yeah, it's real thing. The happier we shall be. Yes, family. Well, I personally, my sealing words, I would just like to again give thanks to all who partook of this from the get-go. I think again, you know, and I'm gonna run down the list of names. I think the Honorable Empress Trisha really did a very good job at that. I must say, when we were in our meetings, you know, I sensed a little, not really cold feet, but wow, because I was the one that said, you know, the Empress should be the co-host, or we should be co-hosts. It's not me the host and she co-host. We are the co-hosts of this. And, you know, well, yeah, she was with it, ready to go. But to me, she really did an exceptional job today. So I would like to commend you, Honorable Empress Trisha, for the marvelous job in just handling the field and sailing the boat properly, you know, just coming in clean and sharp, almost like we're on the basketball court or something, you know, when the alley hoop and went to pass it, and well assisted. So I give thanks. I'm not going to say too much more. I think we're going to, the links for this, for those who will be watching this, because this will be seen again, the links for this, at least, well, I would believe on all the platforms, will be in the description somewhere. You should be able to go and press all the links you need to press for more information, to donate, GoFundMe, the Cash App, etc. And just look for us to come to you again very soon with a review of exactly what went down today. So you have an idea where we are going forward. This is not just a one-time thing. This is a movement now that we're building, a family coming together to make sure, again, our 5 pillars are kept: humble, be fed, naked, clothed, sick, nourished, aged, protected, infants cared for. Again, give thanks for all the guests that were with us. Those who made it and those who didn't make it. Give thanks for Ras Attitude. Give thanks for Brother Michael Barnett, the professor who we just heard from. We give thanks for Dr. Milton Tomlinson very much. Give thanks for Dr. Anthony Hall as well, that also spoke with us. Give thanks for Brother Prophet Spragga Benz, who also shared his vibration with us. We had elders from the Congress who spoke to us as well. Honorable Priest Earl, Priest Adigan, the Honorable Empress Maisie as well, shared a word. And of course, the Elder Ivy also shared his vibration with us as well.
Dr. Bronte Hall as well shared her few words.
Oh, yes,
as a
yes.
sister,
Yeah,
especially.
Definitely. And Sister Carol, yes, yes. So beautiful. And of course, the Honorable Empress Naya, the full tech team, which was even covered. So
and let us not forget Sister Chipo.
And Sister Chipo, yes, definitely. And the full, man, it was a full house, man. It was a beautiful coming together.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And we must keep in contact with these wonderful ones, give them an idea of exactly how we are getting through, and do more social works like this, coming to the people, even if it's just one-on-one conversation, so we can keep the energy alive. Definitely. So me, I will seal it as that. I will turn it over to the Honorable Empress Trisha to give her sealing words.
Yes, blessed love, my Lord and Empresses. And I would like to, a speech by His Majesty, or quote, "We must become bigger than we have been, more courageous, greater in spirit, larger in outlook. We must become members of a new race, overcoming petty prejudices, owing our ultimate allegiance not to the nation, but to our fellow man within the human community, His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. Thanks to everyone who came on the platform, to all our listening audience, our family members, our loved ones. Thank you for your contributions. We look forward. The link should be up until, I think, Priest Dougie, correct me, until July. So you still do have time to donate. Please donate from your heart, remembering that our elders were the ones who paved the way for us to be in the positions that we are in today, that we can also hail Rastafari without apology. We can hail Empress Menen-I without apology. So thank you to our elders. And I must mention the Honorable Empress Phyllis. She is a member on the foundation, and she was actually the person who we kind of steered this whole healthcare, one of the elders that we steered this whole healthcare scenario around because of the conditions and the position that she is in. Empress Phyllis, we have not forgotten you. We are doing our best and we will get to you. We have been there, but we will make sure that your days are lived. And this, I am sure that I can speak for the whole committee. We are sure that your days will be lived in happiness and joy and prosperity, with good healthcare, with good food, with good nutrition. So those are my few words. Thank you again, honorable host, for making this, making me more comfortable, even though this is what I like. Yeah. So thank you again to the Honorable Priest Dougie, Honorable Priest Kailash, to the whole executive team, to the whole planning committee. Thank you for everything that you're you've done and that you continue to do. Honorable Priest Richie, I see you there. Sister Chipo, give thanks for coming in. I know we did not forget you. It was just my era. So thank you for coming in also. Peace, love, joy, and prosperity to all.
Well, I asked the Honorable Kes Westmore to, you know, the priests that were doing the bingy would have sealed us with the sealing, glory be, but the camera stuck. So as we began, so it's right that we seal up with a proper prayer. So I did ask the Honorable Kes Westmore, Priest Richie, if he could seal us in a prayer, my Lord. Unmute your mic.
Give thanks again, Majesty, my Lord and Empress. I will give thanks to the victory again.
Victory.
Emmanuel Eyes, last year, that's the far right. King Emmanuel 7, down here, God, Jah, Rastafari. Be your Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy One of creation. As Jah was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, Jah word without end. Last year, Jah, Rastafari. To the works, to the humble be fed, to the fountain of life, and we will be led. Most High Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari. Give thanks to unity and strength to the Most High in this African liberation celebration that is going through. Give thanks to the upliftment of art of the Most High. The want an ancient, and there was taught us to take care of the ancients. Give thanks to man, woman, and children. Give thanks to the continuing generation of I and I as a people. Forward ever, backward never. Give thanks to life above all things of the Most High. Establish the work of the hands. Establish all the work of I hands of the Most High. Last year, Jah,
Rastafari.
Blessed love, family. Give thanks.
Yes, I.
Love, my Lord.
Love, love.
Give thanks, Honorable Empress Trisha, mighty work.
Give thanks. Give thanks, everyone. You know, collective effort.
Yeah, man. Give
my
thanks.
Lord.
Without them, this couldn't be possible. So give thanks.
Give thanks, my Lord. Give thanks to each and every one. Glorify. Yes, I.
And give thanks again for the
My
honorable
Lord and
chairman,
Empress. Give thanks.
for the honorable chairman and his guidance. So, of course, until we got to this level, yeah, we give thanks to the